Looks like we are.
Are we live?
Live. Let us know how the audio is, guys. Is it too loud? Is it okay? Hello? Hey!
We're on a roller coaster.
Wave.
What's up, guys? Okay.
Hello.
All right. We'll give it a couple minutes. People will trickle in. 29 people in so far.
Nice.
Make sure we're good on this end. Let me turn off this audio.
Oh,
oops, sorry
why is it
about
on
that.
repeat?
No, it's not. It's just a lag.
Oh, we got
Oh, Gecko Pod.
Hey.
Let's go.
You guys got this, the new hoodie.
Did they ship yet?
They are making. They're
Oh,
making
okay.
it, and so the hoodies that you guys ordered, we will. It'll be ready hopefully by Friday, tomorrow, or else early next week.
Guys.
Once I get it, I'm gonna ship them out to you guys. So
NCCA.
we had about 20. We had almost 30-ish shirt orders, hoodie orders. So
Yeah, that's awesome.
appreciate you guys. I'll ship them out soon as I get them. So it's coming soon. When's the next order? Crypto Cresties asked Ashley. I don't know. You missed it. So
Well, it's a one-time exclusive thing.
It's an
So-
exclusive drop.
Christmas special, holiday special. No,
Sorry,
we'll
Ashley.
we'll get it again sometime. If there's enough, I guess if there's enough demand,
Inquiries? Oh, yeah.
if enough
Sorry about
interest. So
We got to make a hat next. That's what I
I
want.
want a hat. I want a hat.
We need hats.
I love wearing hats.
So we need hats.
Hats.
Next, scarves.
Oh, can you get the hats where they're like, it's like a patch, like a stitch, like that?
like like it's embroidered.
Yeah, embroidered. Yeah, I did a Who's
I think so.
Geckos one.
Yeah.
But I wore
We
it
just-
out so much that I don't even wear it.
We just need good quality hats.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
not
nice
not
one.
crappy ones, right?
Yeah, we'll just get
Yeah.
like new eras and just charge
Yeah.
like $40 for them.
People did
Just
people
get
buy
good
it.
Oh, it costs $40 to make.
It's expensive.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll just
So
whatever.
Hoodies
if
are
I make
expensive
it
too.
embroidered, it's $40.
Really?
It cost me almost over 40 with
But
shipping.
what if we make like 50 of them?
Bulk.
I guess
Would
so.
the
Yeah.
price be better?
Yeah.
How's the audio? Is the audio good, guys? Is it too loud? Is it okay? Is the gain too high? Let us know. We got 64 in. Tim's
Yo,
on.
Aaron,
Ryan's on.
Aaron, we're gonna see you tomorrow. What time? What time you going over there tomorrow, Aaron?
Hey, Aaron.
Yo, you missed out on Korean barbecue tonight.
Oof.
I told him about it last night. I said, "Listen, we're going to Korean
It
barbecue."
was good, man.
We all just came from Korean barbecue. All you can eat.
We smell like Korean barbecue. Like we're just wafting right now.
yeah.
No, yeah.
It's coming out of our pores.
We got we also ate some sables.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Sable?
We're gonna save a lily
We
white
got-
on the grill.
We got Korean barbecue sables. They're so cheap now, right? Cheap as a burrito. What did
They're,
you say on the last one?
they're
Like
Like,
get the Chipotle.
just get a Chipotle. You get the Chipotle meal costs as much as
Yeah.
a sable now.
If you skip 3 Starbucks coffees, you'll be able to afford a sable.
Bro, or a 4 for 4 from Canada's Wendy's.
They call that the 4 for 40.
They got 4 for 40.
my
Oh, that's good.
Whoa!
What's that noise?
What's that
over there?
noise?
We don't
Someone
know.
breaking in?
People love the pod. All right, we'll give it a couple minutes and we'll start. We have some hot topics we want to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what they
Some
are.
Q&As from you
They're gonna be
guys.
hot.
Very hot,
Hot.
spicy.
Oh,
This group always gets spicy.
oh.
Rook River, David, thank you for congratulating us on the 50. This is episode 50.
Yeah.
We will have some giveaways from all of us.
Oh.
We'll still have a Gecko giveaway at different times. We'll give away some shirts. You have shirts? I have shirts.
I got shirts,
Okay.
yeah, but I only have.
I don't have that many.
No more
Only-
shirts. No more shirts.
only
if you're-
Gecko Pod shirts.
Only if
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
size large or extra large. I
What
can.
about
Yeah.
4?
I only got large and extra large. Left.
Actually, extra large.
Oh,
is-
and 3XL. 3XL.
extra large is the
4XL?
top size.
Oh, I think I have 2XL. No,
Yeah.
4XL.
Extra large is the top. size, for sure.
4XL.
You're
I
out.
have to get more because I sold out of 4XL.
Yeah.
I got I didn't order as many as I expected to. That
I ran
people
out
did.
smalls really fast too.
Small too.
Yeah.
I have no small and medium.
I don't get a lot of small orders. Mostly XLs. Mostly
I
large.
figure XL and large was like the
The top
number
one.
one.
It is.
ones.
Or at least
Yeah.
for
I ordered probably
Yeah.
3 times the amount of that than the
Hype
other
man of the
ones.
group. That's Bihu, huh?
Who said
Mike Buttkiss.
The hype.
Oh,
man,
Mike.
that'd be bright.
Hype man
Love
who? We
Mike.
call him Hype man who.
that? Mike is the man. I met Mike at Tinley this year.
What's up, Sabrina?
I got to
Is
eat all
in.
that good sausage.
venison.
you
Squad.
Venison
How'd you like
sausage.
that?
I saw
Yeah.
that. I didn't get any. Mike didn't bring me any.
Oh, that's right. Baba
Seriously?
Yaga. Hit the like button.
No, thank
Baba
you.
Yaga.
Baba Yaga, we
Baba
see in the
Yaga.
Discord, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
We see a
I,
lot-
did I talk? Does he talk on the Discord?
Baba
No.
Yaga.
Oh.
Baba Yaga.
Is he from John Wick?
Yeah. I mean, that's boogeyman. That's like a term.
Yeah.
For
That's
the
a
boogeyman.
Russian term, right?
Ah.
What's Patrick? What's up? You need that hoodie match shirt.
Mesmerizing mortals.
If you guys are interested in the hoodie, DM the Gecko Pod, and then I'll see how many count we have. And then if we
Yeah.
have enough for another batch order, I'll do it. So
If you
Let
get a
us know.
Gecko Pod tattooed on you, like a legit tattoo,
Oh, gosh,
you get
no.
a free hoodie.
no,
Wait, no.
we don't want you guys to regret the tattoo. They're gonna blame us. My wife's like, if you, oh no,
What
no.
about
Can you imagine?
that
what
person-
about, you remember last year when Subway did the thing where if you get a foot
Oh,
long
no.
tattoo of Subway's logo,
No,
You get a light
get
bulb?
Subway for life.
That's
You-
worth it.
Oh, I would do it.
I would. Do
I
it,
think
yeah.
a good amount, like 10 people did it or something. Like it had to be like the whole forearm was freaking Subway
What's
foot
up, Al?
long.
What
That's
if you
funny.
had temporary tattoos made that were like that? Just put it on, and every time you went to Subway, I'm like, hey, I want.
No, I think you had to like turn it into like Subway corporate.
Oh,
They get apparently they
So
just
you
get,
could go-
it wasn't
Austin.
lifetime. They gave you a $50,000 Subway gift card,
All right. So,
which is basically every day for 10 years.
yeah, I can't eat that from Subway. Maybe.
hey, Anthony said, Cadillac Rack says, on the way to the tattoo shop. You know who else said
If
that?
somebody does it, I would be so proud. Don't you gotta let people do it, Harry?
Oh gosh, I'll be so embarrassed.
Just get like TGP on
Well,
you, and we'll know what I mean.
No.
It has to be a tattoo of us three, like
Our
No.
faces.
I-
Let's get a full chest piece.
Tell me this logo isn't cool. I mean,
Yeah,
just get the
it's-
tattoo on your body.
Boba Bean says
You can
tat
get
me.
it without that.
Tim is down.
And then you can have Noah Bound's signature under it, tattooed under. Have him sign it.
Yeah.
Noah,
Have
and
him
then
sign it with the tattoo.
AJ will sign it.
Yeah.
Brian will I'll sign it.
Chelsea's on.
Chelsea's
Oh,
on.
sorry you're not gonna make it tomorrow. I was looking forward to meeting you.
Chelsea.
But next time, well, maybe
Next time.
Flora Fauna.
Austin Petrie, he's gonna do for Gecko.
I'll do it for a
Baba Yaga, Baba Yaga
I'll
says he'll
give
do
you
it
a
for
gecko
two.
that. Do it.
We'll give you one.
Bro.
I'll do it for
How
Sable.
many people are legit
Hey.
gonna have freaking the people are gonna
Hey,
start having Gecko
Think
Pod
about
tattoos?
it. One time I made a joke. Somebody should wear a hot dog costume,
And they did,
like
right?
8 people.
Yo.
Was that Chelsea? Did Chelsea lead the way on that one?
A lot. Chelsea was one of them.
She wore it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Post
there's
that
a
pic of
bunch
AJ's
people.
hot dog fridge. Hey, Tyson's the one that sent us that hot dog fridge.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That's funny. Chad asked, can you get hot dog temporary tattoos? You can.
No,
yeah.
that
No,
doesn't
no.
count, though.
Wait,
That's
Chad? Who said that?
You can
Chad
get a sticker.
Corpus.
We'll get you Gecko
Ralph's
Pod
brothers.
stickers.
Where's Chad? Chad.
Go to
Chad.
Chad.
Ralph's brother.
I miss you, bro.
Oh, Chad. We'll see you tomorrow, Chad.
We'll see you, Chad,
No,
we'll see you tomorrow.
don't do that, man. You're making us think
Chad,
that
we'll
he's
see you
really
tomorrow.
Chad's gonna show up out of nowhere.
We'll see you at Gabby's.
I hope we see you tomorrow, Chad.
We hope you're just pulling our chain.
Is this true? If you legally change your name to Subway, you get free subs for life.
I think they started
Bro,
doing
I
that.
can
I
can
think
see
they switched it from the tattoo thing to the name change.
Kenny just said he would get a tattoo, and I think he
No.
would.
Are you serious, Kenny?
Kenny,
Buckeye?
Buckeye?
I think would.
He would do it. He would do
Yeah.
For a hoodie?
Not for something. I'd get somebody a pretty sweet gecko. if they did
Oh
that.
my gosh.
Yeah, I think so too.
Craig, what's up, Craig?
You'd have to get something worthy of that. I mean,
Yeah.
that's quite the commitment.
Sly is
Yeah,
on. What's up,
that's a
Sly?
big-
I have seen worse tattoos. Gecko Pod logo is fire. That's
Aaron,
great. RPT. That's Shelly.
oh man, I don't. What time? We don't know what time we're leaving here yet. Tomorrow.
Probably
He
one-
asked what time.
We'll be there earlier.
1:15,
We'll be there
1:30. We'll be
yeah,
there.
Yeah, be early. Set up.
Yeah.
few
Oh,
hours
Chad,
later.
we miss you too.
We
man.
we're gonna have some. We want to go early so we can spend time with before the big crowd comes in.
We gotta help Gabby.
Yeah,
Help Gabs.
and Aaron will help.
Cool.
Oh, Aaron will be there early.
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm
maybe.
just assigning him to come early.
Aaron will see you there
Aaron
while we hang out.
Aaron likes to help. He's a good
Yeah.
helper.
Yeah. You get to meet him. Official.
What? Aaron's gonna be
That's
there
gonna
before
drive up.
us.
He's probably gonna be there helping Gabby with cage stuff. Because it's
Okay.
Friday. That's the day he normally goes anyway.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And
Chatty
Carlos?
boy.
Will Carlos be there, Aaron? Or is he gonna try to dodge us?
Bro, Mike Butkus said Frostline kid for a Gecko Pod tattoo.
Sure.
Dude, that's crazy.
Bro, imagine
Um,
getting this on your body, this size, on your like forearm. That'd be kind of cool.
Tim, I saw your geckos at AJ that you won from the
Oh,
auction.
I saw them too.
I was like,
Tim.
oh, Tim lives really close by me.
Yeah, Harry was helping me put him
Wait.
away.
Yeah. I was like, oh, 30 minutes away from
Tim, Harry's gonna put it in his pocket to go on the airplane and bring it back for you. Is he like really, really close, like driving distance,
Yeah.
like less than an hour?
Yeah, he's like 45 minutes or so.
Oh,
At Fremont, he's
you guys
in
should be
Stockton.
BFFs.
Stockton-ish area. I'll put the geckos in my water bottle. Sneak it on.
No, so apparently we could bring geckos on the airplane.
Yeah.
Zeke's did.
Yeah.
Oh, serious?
He brought like his whole. He
He
brought
brought-
like
Wait,
10 geckos home.
like as a carry-on?
he just walked through
So,
security.
so
with
no,
him.
no. So when you go through TSA,
Yeah.
so this is a tip for everybody who ever travels
You
and
just
wants
say
to
these
bring
are my
geckos.
pets.
He goes, yes, I got these geckos. They're my pets. You bring it to TSA. They're going to take it. They're not going to put it through the machine. They take it around. They'll wand it. And then they bring it to the side and wait for you. And then
And then you
somebody
put it in
comes
your bag and
they
you don't
check-
show the airline.
You do not show that because the
Oh.
airline will not allow it. But you
Wait,
put it in
you
your
get through
carry-on.
TSA.
But TSA will let you through. If you put the geckos
Just
in
put it in your
your
backpack
carry-on
or whatever.
backpack
They can see it.
and just
No, TSA.
when you go
Or
to
not
the
TSA,
airline, when you go
airline.
to the airline,
You get through
nobody-
TSA.
Yes.
But then you put them in your
when
bag.
you go to the gate,
and you don't show them to the airline.
don't show it to the airline. Just keep your carry-on closed, and they
Huh.
won't check. And
Wait,
they'll
But TSA scans it through the machine.
no,
Yeah.
no.
TSA
You gotta-
are
TSA
okay with it.
You have to
Oh,
take
okay
it
with it.
out.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
I
have
see.
to- TSA's okay with
Okay,
it.
got it.
The
Airline.
Okay.
airline's not okay with it.
Oh, it's a hack.
So you just gotta hide it from the airline. TSA will let you through.
If they find it
security.
though, then they'll throw it away.
Throw it away.
But why would
How would they find it?
Since-
They're not. When
since
did they
when-
ever check your
When-
bag?
yeah,
That is
how
true.
many
That's true.
times that you flew that they ever had to check your carry-on?
100% true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
so
good.
That's a good.
You're good.
Okay.
So Tiki's
But-
do it. Tiki's I was like, bro, you're gonna risk that? There's 10 geckos that you're gonna get stuck on. They're gonna throw away.
And he's like, no, we do it all the time.
Yeah,
Aaron-
he said he does it all the time. That's
Bring
exactly
Aaron's
what he
gecko
said.
to him.
I will.
Yes.
I will.
Okay.
I have
Aaron.
his text.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll
got
bring it.
Aaron, I saw your
I
gecko.
left it,
I ate it.
or I recupped it up for you. So you're
Bryce will send it out shortly as soon as I get it. So I get everyone's addresses and I just gotta pack and label it once I get it. So
Sure.
that's coming soon.
Scott's on.
hoodies.
Scott messaged me a cool picture today. We had a nice conversation.
Yeah, Scott, I saw that conversation.
Scott's the best.
Who's Van Van? The
Van Van.
Korean- That's gotta
That's
be
Lee.
Lee. That's gotta
That's
be
Lee.
Lee.
That's Lee. Oh, he asked me why I'm
Van
confused.
is Lee. Yeah.
I'm always confused, Lee. Come on now.
Oh wow! How did Chelsea sneak dogs on?
When
the
we were
plane?
younger, my brother brought day geckos back from Florida in his cargo shorts pants. I guess so. Yeah, you hide them. Yeah. If you guys have any questions, throw them down in the live. We have a few questions preloaded from Instagram, but if you have more questions, we're gonna talk about it. And we'll
Sir,
chat
do you have
before
anything
that.
in your pocket as you go through the body scanner? Oh, sorry, I have a shingleback skink. It's the size of a Pringles can.
Oh, I just got.
Sorry, I got a crocodile.
I got a croc monitor.
I got a croc monitor in my pant leg.
I've seen the countless fangs on
AJ, you're
things.
shaking the
Whoa.
camera.
Are we?
What is he talking about?
Are we shaking?
I don't know. Robbie
The
said it.
camera's very far away.
Robbie, are you on drugs? Stop smoking that goat crack.
Camera's pretty far away, so I hope not.
Alexis says putting Lee on mute. Yeah, that's normal.
Lee, we found Lee from the Discord. We don't know where he came from.
Oh,
otherwise.
Esteban, you know what? I
Lee,
actually
we love you, man.
only kept one of the females, and then I didn't breed her. So I'm holding her. I might breed her next season.
That is true.
Where are we streaming from? Oh, that's right. Where are we streaming from?
Where are we?
We are at my house.
This is where AJ does the. Oh, you used to do auctions when Gabby was here.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. And this is where I film the podcast.
Yeah.
In
Podcast
this
right
room.
here in the room
this
right over there.
Yep. The same room that I filmed the podcast in, just a different angle.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Want to jump into the topic?
Yeah.
Chat about something?
Is Sly Kitten Sly?
Yeah, that's Sly. It's Sly from Canada.
We got 95 people hanging out.
Nice.
Can we hit
Hey.
100? Can we
It's
get
not-
some likes up in this?
We're gonna
Everybody
force
needs
people
to
to
subscribe to our YouTube as well.
Oh, subscribe to our YouTube, like, and subscribe. We never tell people to like and
We
subscribe.
don't really care, but it's
Yeah, we don't
fun.
care. Yeah. Hit that like
Go
button.
ahead.
We don't know what it does. I actually have no,
No,
idea.
I don't know. Why did I don't know.
We don't monetize, so we don't care about
Yeah,
that
it
stuff.
doesn't
Yeah.
matter. But it's just cool to see likes.
But Robbie's more of a professional YouTuber, and
Oh.
so maybe he likes. to
Robbie
like and
also
subscribe.
doesn't tell people to subscribe.
Oh, he doesn't. Okay, so we'd say so. Robin, we are the same. We just like people to enjoy the content.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me pull up a topic for us. Topic for a current topic we want to talk about is Softscale.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Article Nicoletta dropped the
And Gecko Harmony,
Dan
Dan.
Foley
Yep.
talked about Softscale and that it's recessive. Is that the conclusion that you
That's
made?
what
That's
what the
what
write up
they
was. I
concluded.
read it.
Thoughts.
I mean, so
Yeah, did you guys read the article?
Everyone
yeah,
read
I
the
don't know
article?
how many people read the article.
Go
At
to,
Juliana's Geckos.
yeah,
If you go on her website,
Or IG.
she spent a lot of time and research on Softscale and how it works. So I can give like a short like synopsis about it. Basically, what I gathered from it. She took I think it was like 37 or 39 subjects that were heterozygous for this what we call super soft scales, because which technically would be just known as soft scale now. Now terminology is going to start changing, because now do you still call them super soft scale, since there's technically no soft scale now? Because what we were calling soft scale, so the original write-up by AC Reptiles, Anthony Caponetto, was that it was an incomplete, soft scale was incomplete dominant, and the homozygous form was the super soft scale, which was the super form. So so being a dominant incomplete dominant form was whatever you bred. Let's say if you had a super soft scale, you bred it, everything, all offspring should be soft scale. And if you bred a regular soft scale to a normal, you would get 50% soft scale. So now with Nicoletta's and Dan's research write-up says it's a recessive gene. They did, I think it was 39. Don't quote me. Is it 39 or 37?
It's 39.
Heterozygous,
Yeah.
known heterozygous from soft scale, super soft scale offspring that were over 20 grams, and they did 50 times and a 64 times microscope digital view, and there's photos on there of the scalation on the top of the head in the middle of every single one the same exact way, and all 39 showed that
Normal scale.
they had normal scalation that resembled exactly to the same as wild type, which is normal, which they named not wild type. So the old way was that soft scale was the separation between the primary scales, which they named two different types. There's primary scales and secondary scales. In the super soft scale, the secondary scales were smaller scales in between the primary scales, which was causing the separation, or was showing the separation that made it appear really soft. So basically, now it's known to be, their research shows that it's recessive, that the heterozygous form has no difference compared to a wild type form. So that's basically
That's
what her new research has shown.
So I'll play devil's advocate just for a conversation.
This is going to get very juicy. I know this.
No, just for conversation. Sake, because I'm very on board with research and whatever. But I guess I'll ask, in animals that I've bred, me personally, animals where I bred an animal that was sold to me as a super, and that I've looked at and I believe to be a super, breeding it to non-soft scale animals, there is animals that come out of those that look visibly different.
Yes.
Than any other animal, non-soft scale animals.
Which should.
So I guess and my devil's advocate that I will play is is the only thing Softscale is doing affecting scalation?
Or
Is there ways that it affects how light passes through, how color looks? Because it could be more than just scale size, right? Scale size or scale pattern. There could be more than one thing happening.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's, at least it wasn't stated in the article. I don't know if that's something that they have researched, or I'm not going to say they haven't. I don't know.
Yeah, that's something like, I guess would have to be brought up.
But how would you even know that either?
Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know.
How do you know if there's like,
if it has to do with different
the
colors,
way that light
basically.
passes through the scales, the chromatophores, like how
Or the
that-
chromatophores are different layers of the skin, and
skin,
what
yeah.
color, depending on based on what color it is. So yeah, that's very interesting.
So-
you know what? And
so basically more variables than just the scalation.
I'm saying there might be.
Might be, maybe.
who
We don't know.
knows?
I'm
Yeah.
not saying
Maybe
it is.
Nicoletta and Dan, they have an answer, and
Yeah.
perhaps they do, and that's.
But I
that's
think it's a
cool,
good
but-
conversation.
Good
to have, for
conversation.
sure.
Yeah.
What do you
So-
guys think?
Yeah. Thoughts on this? Robbie says. Oh, he said initially. Let me pull this up. Oops. Sorry, I'll pull that back up.
He says it's
lower.
sorry. If Robbie's like, oh, so we can charge more if it's
Yeah, I'll pull that.
So let me ask you.
Yeah.
So let me play even more because there's so many ways you can play the whole devil's advocate thing in terms of this soft scale.
Yeah.
Right. So I could come up with a million questions and why and this and that.
Yeah.
So AC Reptiles, Anthony Caponetto came up with this. Hey, listen, it's incomplete dominant. What did he see in the offspring of the super soft babies that made him think, oh, this is incomplete dominant? 50% of the babies are coming out the soft scale, the soft scale, and then the other 50% are coming out normal. So you had to have a visual effect of something you saw, right? And
He wasn't microscoping it.
he was using macro lens to view it,
Was
right?
he?
Like a photographic macro lens.
Was he? I mean, I don't feel like he really talked about that when we asked him
was
how to
it-
identify.
Was it maybe LM was using a
He
photo.
does. He did
used it.
photos. Yeah.
So
Yes, Anthony.
so he used his research. I guess he looked into it and went because he wrote in the Foundation of Genetics saying that it is
But
incomplete
AC
dominant.
sold it as incomplete dominant for 10 years.
Yeah, for 10 years at least, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, sometimes I look at animals and I'm like, damn, this thing does not. It looks soft scale,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
It looks soft scale, and you're like, oh man, this definitely looks got to be soft scale. And then I don't know. So you have animals that were prior to this research coming out that you were like, oh, this is soft scale, right?
Yeah.
And then you have animals that are super soft scale.
Yeah.
You can identify that soft scale from a normal, right? A wild type. Were you able to, like a non-super?
Was it? A
Yes,
trick?
but maybe those are just supers. Maybe those are
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could
homozygous
be
forms. But it's really interesting.
But would you think that there's a difference between that form and the super?
I think what may be at play in that is something like, I don't know if this is the case. I know like AC said, it's not stackable where you get increased expression. But I do know, like when we talked to LM,
That's what Anthony says.
he says it's not
Caponetto,
stackable.
it's not stackable.
Got it, got it.
Caponetto said it's like 2 copies of the gene. That's the most you get,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
But in extreme examples of super soft scale, you see things where the head almost looks scaleless. I mean,
Yes.
they get like crazy distortion of scales and color on their heads to the point where their head almost starts to look patchy and scaleless.
I see. Yeah, I see.
And
that.
so is that just a freak thing that happens with super softs? Is that stacked super soft,
Mhm.
just like stacked hypo or stacked
yeah,
like charcoal, which is dark phantom stacked and selectively bred?
can you do a stack if it's a recessive trait though, like that? Can you keep stacking to make?
I don't know.
So it's just like
I don't claim to be an expert.
yeah, maybe what we're seeing as soft scale is a different genetic then. It could be something different,
or it's multiple genes.
or it could be multiple.
It could be a
genes or
thing,
stack-
multiple genes like desert ghost and ball pythons,
Yeah.
where it's like it's gene A plus gene
Yeah.
B equals the visual form.
Yeah.
that we know as this, so soft scale could be
Yeah.
a couple things in play.
There's a little bit of talk about het markers. Is it possible to have het markers for super?
If there are,
Yeah.
nobody's revealed them.
Well, it's still, this is just,
Het markers,
I
like
mean-
what a het would be.
but it's
For
kind of
receptive.
hard now because what happens is, well, that's in her article says there's no marker, that she didn't find any markers in the heterozygous form.
Only because of the size of the scale.
But they
of the
only,
stain.
in the article, they only talked about scale.
Scalage.
Yes.
Yes. I mean,
That's
there,
one piece. That's
one
one
variable.
piece of the puzzle.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know.
it's just very like, it was just like, whoa. When I read it, I was like, wait, what just happened?
It could be like what Murderer said there. Difference could literally just be different expressions of the homozygous form is what
Could
we're
be.
viewing as het versus
Yeah.
super. But I don't think in the ratios, like in my breedings, I shouldn't be hitting in some of those pairs. I shouldn't be hitting any homozygotes.
No.
Hmm.
You shouldn't.
That's what's throwing me off. It's like
Yeah.
some of those are outcrossed. Like I
Yeah.
bred it
Yeah.
to this line,
Which is not soft scale.
it's not soft
and
scale.
there's no possible way that it could be heterozygous at all, the other one.
Who knows?
But yeah,
I mean, I never bought animals from AC.
Yeah, that's
Mm.
true. Yeah.
So,
And that's if the original stock all originated from him, like who
but
knows?
also, I mean,
What if
maybe-
the
maybe
original
soft-
wild type there was?
soft scale presence in a
Yeah.
decent number of those animals.
Yeah, who knows?
Uh,
So I mean, I feel
flowing
so.
around.
So this is what my conclusion came down to. To know if you have soft scale or not is buy a damn microscope.
Yeah,
That's it. I legit
go
after
spend
I read
$100.
after I read the article,
Or
I
the
went on
microscope.
Amazon and I bought a digital microscope.
How much is it?
I spent $80.
You can buy cheap ones or really
Yeah,
expensive
I
ones.
mean,
That's
it's
probably
in-
like middle
it's-
of the road.
It had like 100 up to 100 times zoom. You don't need more
Picture
than
or
you-
video.
Yeah.
Is it handheld?
No. It's
No,
actually
like plugs
up-
into your
yeah.
computer and-
Oh, okay. So you
Yeah.
put them in like a little dish.
Yeah, you can put it just like in
Little cup.
a
Deli cup.
deli cup and then
Yeah.
just put it in and then just look at it like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
My
that's
microscope.
the only way to know is like that's the only way you're gonna know if you have a real because now we're gonna have to call now we have to change
At
our
least for the
terminology.
super.
you
So
know?
will we now be calling it soft scale or het soft scale?
Yeah, I think that's how it's got to be.
If this ends up being 100% how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think all recessive genes we gotta start doing that. Like with phantoms, when people start selling animals, you gotta label het phantom now.
I wish that they would just do that anyway.
They
I don't
should
like
have.
standard and super. I like het and the homozygous form.
Yeah.
So like het empty back and empty back.
Yeah. No
You know?
supers. Stop throwing the super word out.
Yeah.
The only time you could call super is was that thing that's super blizzard.
Oh gosh.
Well, the base form isn't called blizzard, so why would it be called a super blizzard?
Bro, I don't even know what it is.
Oh, the
super
genetic hypo.
blizzard.
Genetic hypo.
No, super genetic hypo. Is that what he called it?
No, I called
No,
it
it's a
blizzard.
blizzard.
Super blizzard
They call it-
genetic hypo.
It's called a blizzard. No, it's
You're
confusing,
just
bro.
trolling me.
No.
You're just adding. You're just adding
I'm
things.
confused. Yeah.
I'm confused too.
We're all confused.
I could have sworn that he threw a super in there. And
It might be. I don't know.
Super genetic.
no, he did because there was he corrected somebody.
Mm.
I'm just saying.
He
if you-
corrected Don.
You know what you
He
should have
corrected
next?
Don.
the
He
way-
called it
If
super.
you wanted to call it blizzard, he should have called it het blizzard
Mm.
and blizzard.
Yeah.
Very simple. Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of basically there's a lot of things floating around that are hets that we don't know.
Yeah.
Phantoms. A lot of people have phantoms. They don't know they have phantoms.
Yeah.
Right. And then soft
A
scale.
lot of people don't even know what a phantom is.
A lot of people don't know what phantom is. We get things
I
every
get like
Yeah.
5 messages
That
a
is-
week.
every day. Oh,
That's a topic for another day.
Can we talk
I
about
get a lot of
phantom?
messages.
Oh my god.
Phantom is.
Hey, you guys want to know? You guys want to know what
We
Phantom is? Go on Pangea Reptiles IG.
Oh, yes,
It tells you what a Phantom is.
Yeah, they posted today what a phantom is. Yes. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Good chat.
Yeah.
Good chat about the soft scale.
Explain phantom. No.
Explain that.
You know what? I feel like
Mark
maybe
Gecko.
maybe one day have a live with Nicoletta on it and just and Dan
Yeah.
and then just
LM?
like that way
Round table.
I think a round table
That'd be
talk
fun,
would
yeah.
be really good
That'd be fun,
because
yeah.
Anthony.
and then you can have people in the comment asking questions, whatever, and then they can have the answers for it because
Yeah.
obviously we can't really speak on it because it's just all our speculation, just based on what
Yeah.
we read. So
That's
we
a
don't
good idea.
know.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
so-
we're just working with what the information is we have.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
and we hate to give you anything that might be false or not
Yeah.
true and stuff. So
Maybe round table.
yeah, that
Yeah,
would be
that'd be
actually really good.
Nicoletta,
idea.
Dan, if you
That'd be
guys are
good.
interested,
I'd like
and
that.
Anthony, Jess, and whoever else is involved.
I'd like it. Yeah.
Nope. We could do round table if you guys want. Message us.
No, Robbie, that's not true because people ask me if it's phantom and they're not phantoms. Actually, every person who
Yeah,
asks
that's not
They send us
Robbie.
pictures of animals that aren't
Robbie,
phantoms.
no, this absolutely
Yeah.
not
Often
true.
it's yellows.
yeah.
Yellow non-phantoms. People think they're.
Because you can't see the
That's
pattern.
pretty common.
You can't see the pattern as clearly, right?
Yeah.
Back to have any of you got softs out of super and normal?
No, we
And-
can't.
wait, super and normal.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm seeing. Like I
That's what
see a
we see.
difference in those offspring.
No, but
But
you
the
can't-
article
but-
says it's not.
But you can't do it based on what the article is murderous. So I'm not sure if you.
But some people have.
Just
feel like,
I mean, I'm just saying based on experience, they look different. I mean,
Uh,
we'll
what
just
about
say
under
this. We'll just say
microscope?
this for
Under
the
microscope?
last how long have Nicoletta and Dan been selling soft skins?
for at least two years, right? 2 years they've been
They
selling?
sold. They would say, "Oh, you can see this one's a soft scale."
Yeah.
Or you can- so even they
Mhm.
thought they were seeing something
Yeah.
up until they did this study
Yeah.
and put them under a microscope and then discovered that
Yeah.
the scalation was the same.
Yeah.
So what changed? Like they didn't like. Were they imagining it? All those geckos they sold as soft scales, not super soft scales, soft scales.
So
Were they imagining it those 3 years? They must be
yeah,
seeing something.
there has to. That's what I thought too. And basically, if you bought something soft scale and it was now it's not real, it's het soft scale, I'd ask for your money.
Full refund. Full refund.
I know I did ask for my refund. They just laughed at me.
You're waiting for your mail-in rebate.
Yeah. They laughed at me. They're like, yeah, you get your refund.
Okay, well, this is actually a good question. Like that can be confusing, but we know
Okay.
if that's the case about Dow, just hats and supers. What about Dallas and super Dallas? Super Dallas.
Well, I don't think anyone's really like defined how Dalmation works well.
Yeah.
Because there's also I don't know.
You think
Dalmation
that
is
there's also
really
recessive, right?
I
Yeah,
think
but-
there's different forms of Dalmatian for sure. Because
There's-
you can take like, say I buy a Dalmatian from Lily Exotics line and I breed it to, one from Crestopia.
Yeah.
And a lot of times you take A and B and breed them together and it does not work out. Like crazy spotted animal, animal, almost no spots on the
I
offspring.
experienced that this year a lot, actually, with a lot of offspring.
But then you take like animals that are kind of from the same lines, breed them
Mhm.
together, and they multiply
Mm,
considerably. So
Interesting,
I don't think it's just Dalmatian is this and this plus this equals this. I think there's more at play.
yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Dalmatian is one of those things where we're like,
Not sure.
we're kind of just scratching the surface a little bit.
Mhm.
That's my opinion, but
It's interesting. Yeah.
time will tell.
Yeah. Good question.
Rich, your answer to soft scale X non Scottsdale, what would you get? I don't know what a Scottsdale is, but I'm assuming that meant soft scale. That
I
means
think
you're
there's
getting.
excessive doubt.
So based on it, it's heterozygous
Interesting.
for
Yeah.
soft scale.
Because like Robbie's talked about, I've seen him talk about the fact that he's a big spot Nazi, right? He hates
Yes,
spots. He breeds spotless animals and produces spotted offspring. So
Yeah.
that would point to like,
It's their hat.
and
or
I
some
think
sort
the idea where it's like, oh, well, they had one in their vent. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't think there's some.
That's
They've
weird.
got, they've got one.
That
They've got
was me
one.
who
Dal-
said that. Oh no, that was Robbie.
Yeah, they
Robbie's
got one
like-
Dalmatian spot on their small intestine inside their body, and you can't see it.
They're
Well,
actually
now
Dals.
we're super Dals. It's like I don't know. I doubt that's what's going on. There probably is a recessive Dalmatian gene.
Interesting. Yeah.
So
That's good. That's very interesting. Yeah. All right, cool. Let me ask whoops. Let's ask a question here. Here's a standard normal question. When is the best time of year for gecko breeding?
preparing.
Sure.
Depends
Yeah.
on where you live. I
I'd
think
say
so.
between October and March.
You start your pairings in October?
No, I do mine in January.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I'm just saying, like, that's the range of like the
yeah.
weathers you could be in, where people,
Yeah,
you
like
know,
it's
most,
still
people,
warm
most
in
people
October.
will land around end of December, January, February. That's where most people
Yeah.
land, I would say.
unless you're like in Canada, then
It's always cold.
you probably need like
You're pairing in like
March.
August.
August.
If you live in Canada, you should just move down.
Yeah,
You should just leave.
yeah. My Canadian people, when do you guys do your pairings? I start mine.
They do it right after.
Yeah, I do January too.
I do mine in January. I might try.
I'll start a few
December.
around
If
like
I
Christmas.
but I couldn't.
and then
I couldn't do January unless I heated the room though.
Yeah, you got to heat the room.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta heat the room, bump your temps a little bit, and you could start a little bit earlier if you need
And
to.
up your photo periods cycle.
Yeah, your light cycle.
12 hours,
Photo
bump
cycle.
your temps up.
Light cycle to 12 hours. 12 hours.
12 hours.
I do
Okay.
12 hours and I'll bump the room to like high 70s.
Yeah, I do
Okay.
8 to 8.
When you cool, when you cool,
8 a.m. to 8 p.m. When do I cool?
Yeah.
Oh, I just did a topic on that.
Yeah.
I usually start I try to start beginning of September because I mean I still got females laying. I don't know why.
Some
They
of them
don't stop.
don't want to stop. it.
Yeah, so I actually start cooling the room in September. I'll start like dropping the temperatures because I was keeping at 80 in the evening, daytime, and then like 75 at night. So then I'll start trickling down. The first week 78, then the second week 76, and then ideally I drop down to where I get down to about like 70 to 72 in the daytime, and then
68.
66 to 68 in the nighttime.
Yeah. That's about where I'm at.
Yeah. I don't know why I always go with the 4 degree stuff. I like
Yeah. Give up. Like, that's a nice grade.
Yeah, I think that's a good grade. So.
Jumping back to
Robbie
chat-
pairs all
what are your thoughts on? Yeah, we'll talk about Robbie pairing all year. What are your thoughts on Dalmation spots on patterns? We talked a little bit about that before.
Generally,
Some
I
people-
don't like it.
Noah does them. We just saw Noah
Mhm.
Oklana posted that he has a project on that.
I think it's a
some people
niche
like it.
thing.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
people like it,
Yeah.
but it's a small minority.
I think
Well, actually, it's not as fun because we did a poll. We did a poll,
Yeah.
right?
I think it-
Most people don't mind it. Don't mind spots on their geckos.
But is having like a spot or two, say on
No,
a tricolor, the same as like a spotted, like a Super Dal Harley?
Yeah, is that what they're talking about? Super Dow Harley.
Could be.
I
Is that
feel
what
like
they're
if it's if it's done right, where it's like strategically done nicely,
Mhm.
like can you imagine? Oh, what about this? I got an idea. Imagine Piccolita with Super Dow spots,
Like a white
pure white
what-
animal with big ink blots.
I don't know.
So now, so what we have as the pale base, right, Andrew?
It's called white
Pale
magic.
based,
White magic.
which is the fire down phase,
White magic.
is
Yeah.
the why are you whispering to me?
You're saying you're gonna call it white magic.
No.
Yeah, black magic, white magic.
Wait, shut up. So let's say now you officially have a white gecko with black spots. Screw me up, bro.
You could. I would want it. I
So
would
you don't have to worry about the fired up and down because no matter what, fired up and down is white,
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
Hey,
right?
that
There's
is
no
true.
yeah,
Hey, yeah.
right, Andrew? Is
Andrew-
Andrew watching?
Andrew Pino, you can try that. He is. Oh, he goes. Oh no, he's talking about something else. But Andrew Pino, yeah.
Yeah,
he works with Super Dallas too.
Yeah, strategically done well. I don't mind. I don't know. I guess it really depends. It has to go animal to animal, like as per.
I don't
Every
see a
single-
lot that I like. I'll say that.
All right. What about
Preference though. Some people like it.
that single male that you have in that cage by itself in the
I wouldn't call that like a Dalmate. It's got 2 spots.
still got Dow Spots.
I'm talking about. I'm not talking about.
animal with Dow Spots.
Okay, well that's like 90% of animals
So
have
exactly.
a Dow spot.
So-
But maybe he's talking
Well,
about
what
patterns,
is he,
like
what is
plenty
he
of
talking
Dallas.
about? Is he talking about like the actual pattern Dow?
I
Like
think that's what he's talking about.
like a full pattern
Like
Dow,
Harleys
like
or
a
some
full
Harley
quads,
that
some
has a
quads
bunch of
with
spots.
plenty of spots.
All right.
Yeah. with the decent amount of spots. We'll say 30.
I don't.
know.
Yeah, the onesie twosie spots. While I don't prefer it,
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to it for the right animal.
Oh yeah. It's not something I work with. That's all.
Yeah, not everyone prefers it, and that's okay. Some people that do, awesome. Make it good. Entrepreneur, that's pale based. Let's see what Crypto Cresty said. What do you think matters more, temp or light cycle in regards to breeding? For horses, it's more about the light cycle, less about temps.
I think it's both. I think for breeding to get geckos to breed, I think it's probably, I don't know, to get geckos to cool, I think is more light cycle. To get geckos to start breeding, I think is more temps.
Yeah, I think it's a combo. Yeah, it's a combo.
It's a combo. To cool though, I feel like it's
Light.
light cycle more than it's temps. Personally.
Yeah.
Because even if you keep your temps 75, 76, 77 degrees, even if you have a window in your room, the geckos will stop laying eggs.
Yeah.
So even if the temps
the light,
steady,
because of the light.
because of the light
Yeah,
cycles.
got it.
So
Yeah.
it's not like they'll stay in infinite summer mode,
No,
you know.
That's why I
So
did that.
unless you get that.
they also probably have
female.
somewhat of a biological clock where they know I lay 5 clutches, I lay 6 clutches or whatever, and
Or a dozen
that's the end.
clutches. You get the random female that gives you a dozen clutches a year.
So Robbie makes this point. If you had the choice, back to the Dallas, if you had a choice between the same exact pattern gecko with or without spots, everyone would choose spotless every time. Yes? Like if it had few spots.
I don't think you can make that absolute. I would agree with you
Most
I
people-
would be that way,
Yeah.
but there's, I mean, if you poll the audience,
We
you
should
will
poll,
not
yeah.
get 100%.
Okay, so-
will say that.
So everyone is the term that is not accurate. I feel like some people would be okay with that.
Yeah.
Some people like it. It's not the majority, but some
Yeah.
people do.
Yeah.
So false. Robbie.
False, right?
it might be pretty true, but not all the way true. So
Yeah.
part true.
Mostly true.
Yeah, see? Kenny says he likes spots on all geckos. Yeah. Gecko Cove asks, what size do you move your geckos out of a 6-quart tub?
65 grams.
65. I do mine at 70.
Shit.
I don't even get to 70.
I got to hold mine back a little bit longer then.
I don't think there's like a definitive answer.
I don't use 6-quart tubs, so I can't answer that.
What do you? Wait, oh yeah, yes.
Those things they're like 8 quarts compared to 6.
You use the Amazon ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. AJ and I use the 6 quarts.
I mean,
I move up around 15.
I don't have an answer. I mean,
Yeah.
you can.
It kind of varies.
Some geckos get moved up at 10, 15 grams. Some will go 25 grams in 6 quarts. So
Yeah.
it's all dependent on is the animal when they start trashing the cage and not eating well and whatever. I'm like, okay, they're
It's
ready
time
to
to
move
move
up.
Yeah. Sometimes I have done. I've put small geckos into enclosure that's too big, and then they don't grow as much.
They
They don't eat as much, and I put them back in, and then they grow to a bigger size. So I think it kind of depends. Like if when they're in smaller tubs, then they do eat pretty well. I feel like they do
when they
do
feel
well.
secure.
Yeah.
Leeches especially.
Yeah.
They
Just,
like tight enclosures.
Yep.
Talk to your animal. See
Talk
what they
to your
say.
animals.
Go full Dr. Doolittle on them. Ask them.
There's a lot of people here who talk to their geckos, so don't knock it.
Yeah.
What size
If
do
you
you begin?
talk to your animal, put the hand up because I do. I talk to them. Tell me,
Put your hand up here.
everybody, put your hand up if you talk to your geckos.
And what size do you begin feeding with syringes? That's Ryan.
What size?
As early as possible, Ryan. You stuff geckos, you squirt Pangea straight into the mouth every single time. Pump them up.
Gawk.
Oh, Little Monsters put their hand up.
Oh, here we
Yeah,
go.
there
There
we
we go.
Yeah.
Look
Yeah.
at this. Look at this. Look at this. Everybody. talk
All
to
the
the
hands
animal.
up. Let's
Yeah.
go.
We have nice. Oh, do you want to? Should we do a giveaway?
Yeah. Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
So we're gonna do a giveaway. We have about 92 people on. Let's do
You should do pick a number.
pick a number from 1 to 100.
Yeah.
Okay.
1
That's
to
easy way to
100.
So in the chats, pick a number from 1 to 100. And wait, we didn't think of a number yet, so don't go yet. And who's gonna give away a gecko first? But who's what kind of animals are we giving away? Let's say that.
I'm gonna give an animal away out of the Frost line.
Okay.
I have not picked
Nice.
it yet, but I will pick a nice one.
Yeah, I'll pick a good high coverage Harley. That's pretty. I would feel like it's a pretty nice animal, not just a throwaway animal. It's like a actually nice one. So
Harry
I'll give
would actually want to sell this
yes,
one.
yes, I would want to sell it, but I'll give it away.
I don't know what I'm giving away because I haven't gone through it, but
He'll go home and
it's a production from this year, and it will be nice. So
nice geckos.
So it's not
Nice
like I'm not gonna be giving a wholesale gecko. I will give a pretty good animal.
One step above high end wholesale.
Like a
like a
mid.
$50.
Well, I mean,
Oh, look on the mystery box.
Are you
yeah,
talking
I'm
about
gonna.
one that you
If I
know
give
you
a
get the
mystery box gecko, I feel bad. No.
wholesale mail?
I'll give a mid-end animal.
I
Mid-end.
give a gecko with no tail.
I mean, I don't know.
Half a tail, covered in spots, mail.
I
We'll
only
give you a pattern spotted animal.
I hatched 400 geckos and I only lost 2 tails from the 400s. That's not bad, right?
Yeah.
And 2 were one was my fault because I put the cup on it and it clamped the tail, and the other one was, I don't know how it got out, but it got on a glue trap. One of my sticky for the fruit flies. I mean, I got it off the thing with
the animal got in there.
Yeah. I used the gecko, the baby hatchling.
We talked about that.
And I
don't use glue strips.
Yeah. I got no more. I'll never use it again.
Don't use any glue strips. In your gecko.
Don't put numbers yet.
No numbers yet.
Don't do numbers yet.
Yeah,
and
we'll tell you in a second.
And I used oil and I got it out.
So I'm really quick side note on the glue strip thing. Have one on top of my cage, and then some morning geckos got out. There are morning geckos on there. And,
a lot.
2. I saved one. The other one didn't make it.
Yeah.
So glue strips in the room is
No.
sketchy. Yeah.
No.
No.
Just get the catchies or
Get the catchies. The catchies is the
get like 5 of those.
plug-in UVB.
Yeah.
It draws animals in and traps them in the little container. So no glue strips.
Yeah.
Your geckos will get caught on them.
Okay.
All right.
So let's do this. We'll do 3 different.
We'll do
We'll
different
do 3
draws.
different
We're not going to do it
draws.
all right away. We'll do one
Okay.
first.
Do we want to do mine first?
Yeah. Okay. AJ's first.
Okay. So I'm going to pick a number between 1 and 100. And everybody, you can only do one number.
Don't go yet.
Pick one number each. You can't spam don't spam 1,000 numbers in the chat.
We need to.
You pick one number and you put it in.
Yeah, we're gonna double check. Okay, just choose one number, and that's
how
it.
do we know the number?
So we should
They guess.
we talk about a number. That's
But how do we know?
I pick the number. I'll pick it.
So
you know what?
you have to pay attention then.
I will.
Wait, stop putting numbers out.
no numbers. Robbie,
Robbie's
you're
just-
disqualified. Robbie's disqualified.
Robbie's just putting
69
69.
times. Come on.
All right, we're not choosing.
Oh, we're at 100 people on.
Oh yeah. Okay, doing a giveaway. Don't go yet. No numbers yet.
Do we
So,
know the
AJ,
number?
you have a
Or
number.
You have it in the head.
Okay.
Don't look. AJ's not looking at you guys putting in numbers yet.
Okay, I got it.
Okay,
All right.
ready?
Starting.
Wait. Start on. Once we hit go on, I'm gonna type go, but don't go yet. Okay.
After Harry's go.
Okay. After the go.
I don't even know the number, so I don't know what
Okay.
number I'm looking
Once you
for.
see the go on the Gecko Pod.
All right, start it now.
Oh my
gosh,
gosh.
oh gosh.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Everybody putting one number in, and then once it's in, you're done. I can't.
Too fast.
We're gonna have to go back and read them. Okay, everybody got your number in.
Yeah. Only one number.
One
each.
number and done.
If you do more than one number, you're disqualified.
We got to go back and look.
All right, stop.
Stop.
Hit right stop. Right stop.
Why are you putting 2 numbers? Oh no, that's
That's a
not.
lot of
Okay,
people.
go back up because I got to read.
In the meantime, while he reads, this commercial is brought to you by
We'd have Trident.
Trident.
Trident doesn't sponsor us.
Spearmint Artificial flavored. This pack is green, I think, because I'm colorblind. And it comes with 14 sugar-free gum sticks. They carry a nutrition fact of 0 grams of fat. So this is great for dieting.
Did we hit it, AJ?
Trident.
No.
Oh no. Nobody hit it.
That's why you get it.
No.
You gotta keep going.
Okay.
All right.
So now
Y'all get one more number. You didn't get
One
it.
more number. Everyone choose one more number. Go.
number.
You didn't get it.
Everyone get one more. Guess one more
One
number.
more number. I'm gonna be honest. Nobody got
Patrick
it.
said choose two closest and have them go. That's all right. We'll see it.
Oh my
Everybody
gosh.
pick one number.
Choose
that
one
you didn't
number.
pick before. I can't see it. Once you get one number in, stop.
Yeah. Keep going. We'll stop it in a few seconds.
Okay. Red stop. Okay.
Okay, hold on.
All
Are
right,
you just
well-
gonna go back and look?
Oh, Landshark 624 entered.
Who's Landshark?
My wife.
Oh, what's up, Michelle?
Why do you want a gecko? You couldn't even put 3 geckos away today.
Yay, Michelle! Michelle's the best.
Oh my gosh. Is anyone gonna freaking get this number?
All right. In the meantime, I'm gonna bring this commercial to you by
Did the
this.
closest
class.
Nobody
one
got
get
it.
Who?
Nobody got it.
Nobody got
Nobody?
it.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back up to the first one, and I'm gonna pick the number that's closest to it. The number was 26, and I know I saw a 25.
What about a 27?
I will pick
So if you
whichever
got
one,
28.
whatever one I see first. that is-
27 is
Where's
Little
27?
Monsters.
So I guess Little Monsters wins it.
Yeah. Anybody else got anything closer than 27?
Well,
Oh, 25.
20. Tim Johnson's got
25, but
Little Monsters got
LM was
27.
first.
Oh, I see.
27.
Yeah.
all right,
So
I'll give it to
LM.
them.
Anthony and Jess. Is that Jess on there?
Did she give a cat emoji? If she did a cat emoji, it's Jess.
Wait, Laguna did 26.
Wait, hold on.
Legit?
Let's look
Laguna
at
get the
Laguna.
Did you
26.
actually?
16.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he did 16.
Okay.
Thanks for being honest, Patrick.
Oh, the cat emoji. That's Jess.
Jess.
Cool.
Jess wins a gecko from AJD.
You trusted me? Oh, you trusted Laguna?
I trusted you. I trusted you.
Did-
Okay.
No one said 26, right?
No waste of
I
time.
read them all. I did not see any. So.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Okay, let's keep going.
We'll
and then
keep
we'll do
talking.
another one later.
Yeah, we'll do another
Yeah.
one in a little bit.
Yeah.
And yeah. Cool. And we'll do some shirts at the end if you guys are still around. So. Well, this one's big. We don't have to, but we could just in general. Could you explain all the morphs of the crested gecko?
No.
We cannot because that's too long. But
go to
go
the
to
Foundation,
Foundation
of
Genetics. Go to Little
Little
Monsters, Little Monsters, Reptiles, LM.
Anytime anybody asks me that, that's the first thing I do. Is just
Go there. They've done all the work for you.
LMReptiles.com. Okay. Go to LMReptiles.com. They have all the different morphs and traits. They'll explain everything to you. They did a great job.
Pictures, descriptions,
Yep.
everything.
They did
You
a
can
great
learn
job.
what a phantom
Yeah.
is.
Yeah,
you can learn what a
phantom.
phantom is. You can learn what a Softscale is.
So I don't know. Now it's
Softscale.
debatable.
Now we don't know.
We're learning. The cool thing about the hobby is that we're constantly learning about the animals, right? So
Yeah.
I actually think it's pretty cool. So, okay.
Can I bring up a pet peeve?
Yeah, that's actually one of the. it's on
I'll
the
put
page.
that up. Put
Pet
up
peeve.
pet peeves.
Pet peeve of
So,
the hobby.
I have a pet peeve.
Okay.
So I love when people inquire to buy and they're always talking about how they don't got money to buy geckos, and then all of a sudden they're posting they're buying sables and exanthics and spending tens of thousands of dollars.
From Korea.
Yeah, but how do you not have? You're complaining about not having money to spend on a certain animal, but then you're going and spending way more than the amount of the animal that you had or whatever it is. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They
Like,
just didn't want to spend the money with you.
bro, then tell me that. Tell me that. That's better excuse than telling me that oh, you don't want to spend the money with. Like, I don't have the money. But no, but that's
I
not
had the
even
same
that.
thing happen to
But
me.
that's not even so that happens. But then you like start seeing people like, oh, what about this? You see people on the story. Oh man, I got financial burdens. I need to downsize, so selling all this stuff.
Mm.
And then all of a sudden now they're buying more
Boom,
stuff
just
that
got
are more
10 examples.
yeah, like
That is.
So that's a thing
the
that has been plagued the hobby for years and years and
Yeah.
years, where people basically use, I don't
Sympathy?
like fabricated,
Andrew says sympathy. Sympathy
Yeah,
sellers.
basically like sympathy sellers, like fabricated personal experience to sell animals to then reinvest that money and buy different animals.
Yeah. If
So
you think
if you
you're gonna get out of the hobby,
legitimately are like, I need to get out of the
Yeah.
hobby. because I am very sick or I need to move out of the country or
Yeah,
whatever.
that's fine.
Fine.
Yes.
Fine.
100%.
But when you do this 4 times a year and then you sell animals and then you buy other animals with that money,
So
it's
my
like,
so my question is,
that's crazy.
do these people think that people don't catch on eventually? Like I have a mental document of
Of people
all
that
these
done
people
that.
who do it, and
Yeah.
and I see it just happening.
Yeah.
They got,
I-
you know, it just.
It
I'm not
bothers me.
saying no names, obviously, but like people know. It's like, so people like obviously there's a people who are whatever. They'll be like, "Hey, did you see this post?" And I'm like, "Oh man, I don't involve me, please. Don't talk.
Yeah.
I don't want to know about your the drama. Don't involve me, whatever it is, or I don't want to hear about this person. I don't like the whole shit talking stuff." But like, people know about it. I'm just saying that the reason why I'm saying is because people know that they're doing it. So it's just like, do the people who are doing this not realize, hey, maybe if I just keep doing, like, nobody's gonna catch on eventually.
Well, it's amazing what people will tolerate in this hobby.
That's true.
There's a lot of poor behavior that
Very
goes unchecked.
I agree. Yeah.
So
Yeah, I agree. We see that quite often.
Yep.
And it is annoying.
you see
Yeah,
Preston's pet peeve.
That's
Preston.
my pet peeve.
Happy
all of
Taylor's
our
not
pet
representing white versus cream correctly.
Oh, that's Harry.
That's my favorite.
Harry.
topic, Yeah. I mean, at this point, it's a dead horse for me.
Yeah.
We talk about it a lot in terms of white versus cream. Yeah, Preston as well. Preston buys a lot of high white, high coverage type of animals, and pictures are a little bit not completely accurate, which is tough. So I get it. Like, pictures are hard to capture accurately. Sometimes
It's really funny how often the pictures of one type of animal are always skewed. And it's
Yeah, that's tough.
and it's these,
Yeah.
white and
Mm.
dark animals. These
Yeah.
like high white expression
It's
animals.
tough. Yeah.
It's like, wow, the photos always look right of this,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
that, but this, they're somehow are always not what you expect.
Yeah. Use a scale. 8 out of 10 white. Ask what it is, and then when you sell animals,
Like paper, like computer paper is a 10.
Yeah.
Just pick a number. You
Yes.
say, like, if computer paper is
Computer
a
paper.
10,
Yeah.
what color is this gecko?
yes, and
White.
very rarely is it a 10 out of 10.
Almost never.
Almost never. Even the best stuff that
I
we
feel
think,
you should still
Why
be
don't
like
people
it's
just
an
take
8
a
or
picture
9.
of the gecko on white paper?
that's what we say. On a
Right?
paper
Just
towel.
easy.
Or white
Easy
paper.
as
Or
that.
on a white background in a light box
Yeah.
or whatever.
That's it.
If you
But
want to,
you know what?
but
crazy though?
there's also
We've seen-
white balancing.
We've seen
there's
geckos on like white things before,
Yeah.
and it's still skewed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not just
Right.
what you take a picture
Sure,
on.
yeah.
Because I could be in a room that has yellow light, put a gecko on a piece of
Right,
white
right,
paper,
right.
take a picture. Neither thing looks white.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
sure.
so
Yeah.
that's not just that's not
This one's
a
tough.
fix.
Yeah, I feel like this one's tough.
You
Like,
just have to use your eye and actually take a photo that looks like the animal looks in
Yes.
neutral light.
what if their eyes actually
But-
see
So
something
then,
different?
so then you also have to think like
Uh,
people who think that they got paper white actually think they got paper white in
Because
their
they've
mind.
never seen it.
Maybe that's what it could be.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like hard at the same time because like I guess I can see it on the other person's point of view, which they can be like, "Oh, this is paper white."
It's the
because-
whitest
but to
gecko
them,
they've ever
but to
seen.
them, this is paper white, right?
correct. Yes.
So like then like how would you?
The term has a reference
It's a paper.
in it.
Yeah.
Paper.
I know, it's just-
So,
How much
I mean, well, okay,
easier
so-
could it be?
So even high white, that term has been around. And
Well,
it's
that's
not-
different.
It's
That's
a high
different.
coverage. It's talking about high
They-
coverage.
They
Yeah.
talked about that on the auction. the
Yeah,
other night.
Right.
But a lot of people think high white equals color,
No,
not
yeah,
pattern.
no.
Right. It's coverage.
It's coverage.
It's coverage.
It's always been.
how much white
But
patterning
who's been-
is on the animal.
Is it
High
only
white.
recently that people have been coming
I don't
out
know.
with
I didn't know there was confusion about that, but I've
Yeah.
heard a lot of people confused about that.
Yeah. So, but yeah,
Interesting.
crypto. Yeah, we've talked about this. Create a whiteness scale. So yeah, paper, an actual piece of paper, and scale it. And like AJ said, he
Well-
brought it up a couple times. Like most people have never seen an actual.
I hadn't
White
seen an
gecko.
actual white gecko until like 3 years ago.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I really don't think I
I'm
have.
gonna start to make a color chart thing, right?
Like
Didn't
a
you guys?
teeth killer.
I'm
Yeah.
the wrong person to do it because I'm colorblind.
White
You can see
is
white.
you
I can
white
see
is
white. I can
probably
see
the
white.
best That's
a
that's
good
for a
color for me.
colorblind person.
Yeah, I
'Cause
just
I'm
can't see,
colorblind
I can't
too.
see red.
90% of the males in this hobby are colorblind.
That's
not
fine.
true.
There's a lot of colorblind people in this
I don't
hobby.
know.
Yeah.
For some reason, a lot of them.
You, me, Brett,
Chad,
Andrew,
Pino.
Pino.
That's a lot already.
That's a lot of
Yeah.
people.
There's a
Yeah.
lot.
Ralph.
Is Ralph
is-
colorblind?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ralph
he's
is.
colorblind.
The
No,
corpus.
is he really?
Yeah.
The Corpus,
Yeah. It's like
they're,
Corpus
they're
thing.
brothers. So.
Yeah.
Another
they're
type of blatant
brothers.
bullying of other breeders are either a competition or have one different. Yeah, Robbie, why you always bullying us, dude? Like
Robbie always bullies us, dude.
Robbie always giving us crap. No,
So
Robbie.
is it
But yeah, blatant bullying
of
of
other breeders?
breeders.
The competition or
Have you been bullied by?
Robbie bullies.
There's probably like low key bullying, rather than
I think
blatant
so.
bullying.
Yeah.
But he's talking about blatant bullying, like
Yeah.
F you, Robbie.
Robbie
Yeah.
does that all the time.
I think people just have not. I don't know. They got too much free time on their hands.
Yeah.
Like you can't just run your
Bro,
business well. And
Robbie's
and
always
chill.
pushing those red runners on me, bro.
Robbie keeps shipping red runners to my house. Like, bro, try them. I'm like, stop bullying.
Did I ever tell you the story? I stayed at Andrew Pino's house.
Yeah, you told me that. I was there. Remember?
Bro. Oh yeah. I've been there, bro. I had
That's
to leave. I had to go to the Motel 8.
Well, yeah, because I walked in his room. He was trying to sleep. The red runners were crawling in his mouth.
Ugh.
It was crazy.
Yeah. I don't even know how Andrew sleeps in this house like that.
Oh my gosh.
We're kidding. It's not. True. It's a joke.
No, yeah, but it's
Chat says if your pictures aren't presented like this, back to the white stuff, presented like the animal in person, at least have the decency to be honest about the color. Yeah.
Just
Don't
be honest.
be honest. Like don't skew it to what it's not.
And especially when
right.
you're not honest,
Ah.
like, do you really want to be refunding people for animals constantly and getting FBI posts made about you?
yeah, that's
Just be honest. It's
Yeah.
way easier.
it's not worth it. It's not worth it because if you're on the FBI post, it's just
not
like
good, bro.
then.
But
then-
people are still in
But
business.
so you want to know what the problem
Yeah.
about the FBI thing? I mean, I don't
If you
know.
end up on the FBI, we're going to talk about you.
if you,
There'll be
if you
fame.
We're going to blatantly bully you.
so you end up on the FBI, just be prepared because not only that one person, you know what, that one person, all of a sudden everybody out of the woodworks are gonna start shouting out, "Oh yeah, my gecko,
Looks
Mm.
bad.
mine was bad too," and I just never said anything.
One person complains,
and then all of a sudden it becomes
everybody.
a trickle effect.
That is
There's
true.
Like,
That is
we've
true.
seen it happen.
Yeah,
Because
that's not
once
good.
one person breaks the ice, it's just
Yeah.
Bad.
They're like, "Oh wait, somebody
Floodgates.
did it."
Yeah.
Bro,
floodgates.
all of a sudden I've seen it where
Yeah.
like 20 people just went in on this, all of them showing
hundreds
pictures.
of comments.
Pictures, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Wow!"
But what if their pictures are skewed and edited incorrectly or taken in bad
bro?
lighting,
All
right?
those other people
Yeah.
versus that one breeder.
Yeah.
It's
I'm just
hard.
trying to play devil's
It's
advocate.
hard. That's hard.
Toilet paper white,
Screw
yeah.
the
If it's a dirty toilet paper, yeah.
That eco toilet paper that's kind of
Poopy.
brown.
You use toilet paper after I've had Korean barbecue.
White balancing is easy.
It's
Should I
very
write an
easy.
article?
You can do custom white balances in the environment you're
Yes.
shooting in.
Yes.
Very easy.
Yeah.
On Sony cameras, there's one where you
On
go-
every camera.
you
Canon,
point at
Nikon,
and you hit white
freaking-
balance and it
Your
adjusts.
iPhone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It adjusts properly.
Yeah.
You
that's
can
all it is.
get an
Anthony,
app on your phone
yes.
and do a custom white balance on
Anthony.
your iPhone.
I can write an article about it.
So go ahead, Anthony. That'd be great. Thank
Write
you.
it up. Write it out. Post it. We'll repost it. Just tag us. Say we talked
Let's
about
do
it.
the Gecko Pod whiteness scale with LM Reptiles.
Oh
There
yeah,
you go.
Anthony.
There you
Yeah,
go.
do your whiteness scale. We'll post it up. All right.
We're gonna post pictures of people's teeth. And this is the scale.
It's
AJ's
like-
teeth,
the-
6.
he needs some crest whitening strips. You know. Oh,
Put those on the lats, the whitening strip.
Yeah. Put it on the laps of the animal. It's like,
Straight
this one's exciting.
Straight up like hydrogen peroxide. Terrible. Okay.
Oh man. Paper white is the rarest color. Yeah. We'll keep.
So is pink apparently.
Edgar says, as a buyer, I'm definitely not a fan of breeders showing availability without a price when you ask and they say make an offer.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
yes,
nice.
I
Edgar.
heard that too. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Make an offer.
that
I can
kills
understand. I can understand.
Bro, make an
Like
offer means I'm
having
not
the
gonna
price.
even inquire.
I can
Yes,
understand having a
100%.
price ready to show them, like if you're trying to dodge IG's
Yeah.
like selling rules or whatever.
Yeah.
But you got no make an offer. Come on.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah.
Get
So,
outta here.
animal for sale.
Just put a damn
make an
price.
offer. Like,
Put a damn
no,
price.
dude, nobody is gonna. And then it says, oh, I'm not.
Because then you feel shame.
You know what?
When
They
you
say
give a
no unreasonable offer is
Accept-
denied.
denied.
Right? what is a reasonable offer?
$50.
Like we think
Yeah, 'cause
animal.
to you, they might be like, "Oh, this
Like
crap is
$200.
worth 10 grand to me," and you're like, "Bro, a crap is like $400."
Yeah.
or whatever
So
it is.
please,
You know, like,
at least put a ballpark range of where
Yeah.
you're at. Like put a price.
just give them a price,
Give
even
them
if
a
it's a
price,
higher
yeah.
price than you.
Yeah.
You have to give. Price.
Say $1,000 for this wrap, and then someone's gonna offer you 600. Don't be offended.
Oh,
Just say, okay, meet in the middle, 850, something like that. It's
Yeah.
not that hard.
Yeah.
But people that say just make an offer with no price, dude,
Yeah.
just stay away.
I
Like
can't.
don't
Don't even.
don't
no,
even
I
don't
don't
even
wanna-
inquire. Yeah,
What do you want to pay?
dude. What do you want to pay?
Nothing.
Yeah, I have $100 in my pocket.
Yeah,
I'll give you $12.
Nothing.
Oh, you're right, Edgar. Yes, that's a good one.
Uh,
That is a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Edgar comes to my table at the show, and I just tell him, "Don't look." I tell him, "Don't look at the prices," because none of those. Because I always like he comes to
And
me
then
all the time.
do you tell him to make you an offer?
Yeah, I said, "Don't even look at the prices, Edgar. Make me an offer."
Edgar, I don't put prices. What about when people don't even put prices on the cups at a big show?
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
we know. Yes.
That's
Yeah.
We've
yeah,
seen that.
yeah,
We've seen that. Yeah,
Don't do
that's
that.
Not good.
Yeah.
I stay away from anybody who does that.
Yeah, I don't even bother.
Because then
looking.
you know that they're custom pricing.
Yes.
They're pricing you up or they're pricing
Based
you
They're
on
gonna-
down.
the
so-
based
buyer,
on how much
right?
they
Based
like
Based on
you.
the buyer,
They're gonna
right?
look at you and be like, okay, this guy looks like he spends money. I'm gonna up the price.
Yeah.
That has happened. Like I swear.
Or I don't want
this guy
this
looks Korean,
Or I
so
don't
I'm
want
gonna
the person to
charge him
buy
more.
this gecko because they're threatened by you or whatever, and they'll up the price when they quote you.
Yep. That's whack, dude. So they're
Whack.
just
Public pricing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Put prices on your geckos and then haggle from there, right? Don't be shady and not put prices and just like,
Yeah.
oh, he looks like he spends money, up the price. Terrible.
It's like going to McDonald's. Can I make an offer on a hamburger, cheeseburger?
I'll give you 68 cents for a McChicken.
Make an offer. What can you pay?
Think of where is there anything like that has like a make an offer thing? Like you buy a car, there's a price on it. You buy anything, there's a price on it.
eBay. That's about it.
No, they start and pay. No,
They have make an offer, buy it now, or
Yeah.
auction.
maybe I guess Morph Market has to do a make an offer option, right?
Hey, before I make an offer, I gotta talk to my wife.
Pet peeve. Pet peeve.
Pet peeve. People's wives.
Bro, I got a clip video that I'm gonna post on my Instagram.
Yeah.
But it goes along the lines like I talk about like, oh, I hate when people like negotiate you and they get you all the way down to the price you agree. Bro, then they go, let me ask my wife.
Oh gosh.
Bro, don't negotiate until you ask your wife. Ask your dog, your cat, your wife, your hamster, your goldfish.
Hey, is
Whatever you have to ask.
Is that your terms of service?
That's gonna be my terms of service.
Terms of service.
Do not negotiate price with me unless you have confirmed with every person
Well,
that
didn't you-
allows you to use your money to purchase this gecko.
Didn't you see that Morph Market was like making that like a button or
Yeah, I heard
But
there.
it was
Like it was like a
like-
spoof though.
like
a joke,
something? Yeah, joke like, you know, spouse clear it. Was this cleared by your
Make sure
spouse
you click
before you
yes.
can click send a message?
That's so funny. That is so much. True.
They should do
Yeah,
that.
Any other pet peeve in terms of service?
My pet peeve right now is terms of service.
Yeah.
Pet peeves.
Yeah.
I keep
We
hearing
talked about
people
this.
getting screwed by people's terms of services,
Mm.
and it's sad.
Yeah.
It's really sad. I feel like sellers are writing terms of service that are so not customer centric that like they're actually like actively screwing their customers.
Yeah.
Like putting these super insane terms in there where it actively screws the customer. Like really late, like, oh, 20 grams, 25 grams, unsexed. Like, oh, you sold me a female that was 20 grams. I got it in, it's got a bulge. Oh, well, my terms say 25 grams. Too bad. You know, like that, like that's ridiculous. That or the shipping stuff where like, oh, you didn't, the package got to the hub at 9:30. You picked it up at 10. We'll have a 30-minute pickup clause.
Yeah.
Oh, it died in the 30 minutes
Yeah.
at the hub. Oh, well, I'm not responsible. It's like, come on. It didn't die then.
I
It
just
died
feel-
4 hours ago. You
I
know?
feel like so if you want to nickel and dime every single technical part of your thing, you're gonna lose that customer. That customer never comes
Yeah.
back.
Mm.
So if you want to do that and want to nickel and dime and lose that customer for the rest of your time, they'll never buy a gecko from you.
And they'll
again.
tell people to not buy geckos.
And
from
then
you.
their close friends will never buy geckos from you. That's fine. You can do that.
Yeah, you have the right to do it. But.
Did you? There was. I remember on Facebook the whole of darkness. There was one breeder that had a very like detailed terms of service where it came down to like the person ended up keeping half the money because the person didn't respond to say that they were available, ready to accept the gecko. They're like, well, you weren't able to get the gecko, so you're not allowed to have the gecko anymore because you didn't respond because the person had no service to respond.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, and then she goes, oh, by the way, you're not getting a full refund since you only allowed like half of the thing. I was like, whoa, that's
and
crazy.
It was
that's
like it was less than 24 hours.
Yes.
I said I could ship, and you didn't respond to me within 24 hours. So I'm keeping half your money, and you can't have the gecko. That's a scam.
That's a scam.
Yeah,
that's clear.
That's so bad.
So I just think, I guess I'll just say this. I think we need to have more customer-centric terms that are, like, obviously we don't want to open ourselves up to be, like, taken advantage of.
Right.
But there's also a certain amount of being taken advantage of that happens in business.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, think about Amazon. How many times you guys buy something from Amazon and return it?
Yeah.
Does Amazon, like, beat you up every time you need to return something? No. Granted, this is a live animal, but, like, we need to meet in the middle where it is protecting the customer and also protecting you equally.
Yeah. So I do feel like there is terms of service, letter of the law, and spirit of the law. And I feel like a lot of people like, oh, exactly this, right? Come on. Like seriously, if it's like 5 minutes late, if it's 10 minutes, like I feel like there needs to be a humanity in terms of like the seller and buyer and be like, okay, this guy's not like trying to scam me or trying to steal my money.
That's exactly what on the buyer.
Your terms of service is to protect you from getting scammed.
Yes. But some people are legit buyers.
Yes.
And they're gonna be like, dude, this is like a legitimate breeder. He's a very cool person, guy or girl, and they're obviously not scamming, but they're trying to make it fair, right? Like, oh, sorry, can't do it.
Yeah, it's a bad look. We have to be good sellers.
We gotta take care of each other.
Yep,
like
for sure.
Like if I see somebody like missed it by a little bit, we're not gonna. It's gonna be fine, you know. What do you say?
The cork bark thing.
Aaron Johnson, cork bark man. I never recovered.
We know all about that.
Aaron Johnson.
He got scanned.
That's funny. That's like a.
Ask Aaron. There's 2 more geckos we've given away.
We also have to mention that person who wins the geckos, you have to pay for the ship.
Yes.
We didn't mention that earlier.
So Canada, because Canada.
Yeah, bro. If it wasn't Canada, man, I'm not paying the ship.
Sly, you missed AJ's. He's giving away a Frosty.
Gave you a
Frosty
free
animal.
frost line, and you would have guessed it. You would have won, but you weren't here.
Shipping in the U.S. is around 60 to 75, sometimes 80, sometimes
90 if you're in Cali and I'm in New York.
Yeah, that's right.
90 plus.
Winner will pay for shipping.
It's that bad.
Yeah. Wow. This is from like if he were to ship to me, it's like 90 bucks almost.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. So pay for shipping, but your animal will be nicer than the shipping cost for sure.
Much
nicer. From all 3 of us. So cool. Well, cool. You better be worth. You better be worth more than the $500 shipping.
Yeah, I don't know.
Might not win.
Yeah,
Sly, you won't win. Don't worry.
We're gonna look whatever number you type and avoid that number.
Sly, just don't.
Oh, Sly's at 26.
29.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay.
What time was it? So I'll do.
Oh, we're good.
Let's do one.
Want to do another one?
Yeah.
Okay. We have 99 people on. We have. Want to do 100 again? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
When we type in "go" in the chat, when the Gecko Pod types in "go," then choose a number.
Why don't you think of 2 numbers in case you don't get the first one?
No, but what if? Okay, and then the first one that gets it.
Yeah.
Gets it. Okay.
All right. Can I just write you guys the numbers?
Yeah, write it down.
Just have a backup number in case.
Okay. Get ready with your numbers from 1 to 100. The person that hits the number is going to win a Brian Hu Gecko.
1 through 100.
Don't go yet.
All right, those are my 2.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Not yet. You guys ready?
When you say go.
Ready? When I type and say go,
Go.
and it says go in the Gecko Pod.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Oh, wait, that's the second number.
Yeah, go for the first
First
number.
one first.
One number each. Did everyone put their numbers in?
Did you get the first number, or are you gonna go with the
It's a lot
second
of
number?
close ones.
Then you got to go with your second number, right?
Yeah, it's gonna go to the second number.
So
Okay.
who is the first person?
Did
to get
everyone put in your number? We'll give you 5 more seconds if you didn't put in your number yet. And then I'm going to say stop.
Okay.
Okay,
So
stop.
pick the
stop,
first person that said your second number.
The first person that said my second number is Southern Raised Exotics at number 88.
stop. Southern Raised.
Then Eddie Island said it second time, but
Eddie Island is close.
yeah.
So Southern Raised.
The first number was 82. So did anybody say 82? Nobody said 82.
Nobody said 82. So Southern Raised, right?
Southern Raised.
Southern Raised. Awesome. Congratulations. Southern Raised. You know
Yep.
her name?
Southern Raised. I don't know. Hit me up on IG. Just send me a
Okay.
message now so that way I have it. Yeah, parkour is at 82. 82. That was the year I was born. 1982.
Me too.
We're old.
We're old.
We had dinner with AJ's worker, and we're old enough to be her dad.
Seriously.
How crazy is that?
Oh,
She's like, my dad's a
42.
year older than you. I was like, what? That sucks.
oh man. That was sobering.
Oh, Tyson's 81. Somebody's older than me.
Really? Tyson, you're 81? Wow. Oh, 1981.
1981.
Yeah, he's
not
older.
81 years
He's older than
old.
us. Yeah, he's
81
41
year old,
then.
41, 42. Because our birthday's in December.
Oh, yeah.
Fun fact, guys.
Tyson, we're around the same age. Emma, 1980.
Me and Harry are both born in 1982. He's December
December.
13th.
No, 12.
12.
You're
I'm
11.
the 15th.
15, okay.
You're older than me. Don't
Yes,
don't
it is.
try to make freaking.
But it is.
You're older than me.
We should be like, whoever has my birthday wins a gecko.
Oh,
Right?
that's yeah. Whoever's December 12th.
Oh, Pino's 86. No, Pino, you're older than that.
No, yeah, he looks older than that. He's born in 1982.
Dude, he's younger than us.
Wow.
Pino, you're not too old, bro.
You look mad old.
No, you look beautiful, Andrew. Andrew
Okay.
White Tanks.
Bro, this is 1999.
So old.
Who's the youngest? Who's the
Oh.
youngest?
Alexis is 2000.
2000. Aaron Johnson,
Aaron's
2000.
a 2000.
Who's younger? Who's younger than Aaron? 2000.
Anybody under? Oh, Eddie Island 73.
Hey,
Parkour's 50.
Parkour's 50.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh, Sack Squad
2002.
2002.
Sack Squad. Who's the Sack Squad? Do we know Sack
I
Squad?
don't know Sack Squad. I
I
don't
know
know.
Stack Squad from auction.
83
Oh.
buck. Oh yeah, I know.
That's
Kenny
cool.
is after me. 1962.
Virginia.
Who's Virginia? I love you.
Yeah. Gecko Code,
Laguna
1987.
is 1981.
Oh, okay. Patrick's
Gecko Code,
Patrick's a little bit
87.
older than us. 2001. Ooh,
Nice.
that's close.
Leisha Goodwin,
Lestia.
1960.
Leslie, a good win. Oh,
Lestia?
she won. She's the one that won Janine's cat.
Yeah.
Oh,
The cap or crap?
It was the cat.
Cap. Yeah.
Oh, David
Yeah.
from Rogue.
Rogue River 75.
I didn't think
Ooh.
he was that old.
Have we seen him? We've never seen
I
him.
talk to him all the time on the
Oh.
Discord.
Yeah. Currently 22.
75.
Alexis is
Right,
22.
1999.
Youngins, we have the gamut. We have all generations
Yes,
here
that's
together,
awesome.
which is awesome. We love it.
That's awesome.
We love seeing it. Young and old.
All right. Give us another hot topic.
Hot topic. Okay, hot topic. Let me see.
21. Anybody under 21 here? No. Old farts everywhere. You're right. I like seeing older people in because I feel like a lot of the majority of the people in the hobby are young, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seeing old people. You guys want to talk about any Sable talks?
want to talk
No.
mothers.
We're gonna talk about mothers.
Sables or no? Sables or no?
I've watched the movie 2 times in 1 week.
I don't know this movie.
Chocolate bear I love that.
I don't know
movie.
what this movie is.
You never watched
No.
White Chicks?
No.
How
We're
many
gonna-
people?
We're gonna play
Wait,
at Gabby's house. We'll put it.
How
on.
many people in the
Oh,
chat have
geez.
never watched White Chicks?
Not me, because I've seen it lots.
Yeah,
I
I've
get
seen it twice in a week.
Making my
way
downtown.
I've seen clips of it with the Wayne brothers, the Marlon Wayne
Yeah,
brothers.
just so it's such a good movie. We're watching it. All right, we're gonna talk about
Stables.
stables. All right.
My pothos are dead because this area gets no light because I forget to open these curtains.
All right.
Is that what someone
All my
asked?
other
why,
plants.
why don't you start?
I realized it
Why
right
don't you
before.
start this topic with Sables today?
Stables.
You
All
could
right.
talk
So
about it. Sorry.
stables. I don't know if this is like how touchy it is or whatever, but everyone has stables, right? A lot of
Not
not
me.
everyone. not-
I don't got.
I don't have a
Stables.
stable either.
I don't
I
got
have
stables.
And this was a little bit.
Why don't you back it up? Why don't you back it up?
This was a bit
You
of a
can't just
topic.
go,
on-
everybody has saved.
Yes. Okay. That's it.
You're
That's it.
skipping some steps.
Getting to that. Everyone has stables. You all do. Come
You
on.
got stables? You got stable. You got
We
stable.
got
You
107 people in the chat. 106 of you have a sable.
You have a stable? This is like a Robbie statement.
You got a stable.
Everyone has a stable.
Everyone has a stable, and everybody has a spotless stable, according to Robbie. No,
Everybody has spotted sables.
they wish it didn't have spots.
So anyway, so the topic is more about stables and how they're more affordable now. People are purchasing from Korea because the U.S. doesn't have that many to give. Right? That's fair. Like
The
U.S.
supply
breeders.
has been low in the U.S.
Yeah.
Yes,
It originated in the U.S.,
but Korea
but Korea
mass produced.
took it and mass produced it. That's facts. A lot of different
That's cap.
breeders. That's cap.
No, it's
Cap, cap.
That's
That's
no cap.
That's no cap.
No cap.
Korean sables have been mass produced a lot. So you can go on Feedle at any time. You can see sables from $800,
Less.
sometimes less.
$400, $500.
Oh my gosh, yeah, up to $5K plus, right? But it's starting to trend towards the lower pricing, and yeah, it's kind of like the cap craze in the.
I mean, you look
right?
at Don's Feedles. He's got fraps on there for $250.
Yeah.
No, really?
Yeah.
Fraps?
Yeah.
So I mean, obviously they can have high-end fraps. You can have like lower.
Yeah, I
tier
mean, those
fraps.
aren't the nice. He has
Yeah.
ones that are a couple thousand too. It depends on quality.
Yeah.
So yeah, thoughts on kind of the big uptick with a lot of U.S. breeders, a lot of new breeders even having sables. So we're not knocking it, but just a lot of people having sables, right?
Mhm.
What is our? I don't know. What do we learn from this? I don't even know.
Well, what
I don't even know
are
what
your
to-
thoughts on it? Like, what
What
do
are your
you
thoughts?
think about it?
I mean, what I've learned is when Korea gets a hold of a morph, they're gonna crank it out.
100%.
They're not gonna do what people think we should do here, which is breed it to 5 females max. They're breeding it to
30,
50.
35 plus.
Yeah, they're gonna crank them out.
Yeah.
They're gonna do everything they can to make as many as
They
possible.
make Johnny 5 look like an amateur.
I mean, I think that's true.
Yeah, I mean that has been proven
Mhm.
with Xanthics,
Mhm.
with caps,
Caps.
with sables.
Yep.
I mean, just those so far. I mean, they've been absolutely mass produced so quickly.
Yeah.
So I think we should know that that's going to happen. We've seen it. It's a trend. It's been a trend the last 2 years. It's going to continue to happen.
Yeah.
So,
And then, so Pino makes a good point. They're going to sell at Korea prices in the U.S. Yeah. Not.
are you talking about U.S. breeders?
Yeah. Yes. For U.S. breeders that want to buy it.
So
or
next
US breeders
year,
gonna sell
what
it, that's-
next? Well,
Yeah,
let's say
you people that just bought stables,
you got 2 years.
are you gonna? Yeah, I mean, you got a year and a half, 2 years.
Just remember,
What
I'm keeping
price are
track
you-
of every single person that got a stable now. If you're producing babies next year, you're fucking breeding them too soon.
You're power feeding.
They're not 2 years of age. You're breeding them at 1 year.
Power feeding. No, I mean, I don't know. I think that I think it's just kind of the way things are going to be. I don't think there's anything we can do about it
Yeah.
unless we agreed as an entire country to not import geckos from Korea,
Which is impossible.
which
No.
is not going to happen. That will not happen.
As
So
much
I-
influence as anybody has, it's not going to happen.
I think the thing that bothers me
Mhm.
with the whole Korean sable situation is I've seen a lot of people that historically have been really adamant and vocal and borderline abusive to people over needing lineage for animals they buy, right?
Mhm.
Needing lineage, needing to avoid any sort of inbreeding, line breeding. And they are all over the message board saying these things, saying that they're against them, and they'll never buy from anybody that does. And then they get a box with 10 sables in it.
Yeah.
From Korea, where they got zero lineage, zero information, and now they're going to breed all these things. And I just, that's what bothers me, is the hypocrisy of saying one thing, doing another.
Just be consistent.
Like, if people want to buy geckos from Korea, that's fine. But like,
that's fine.
Don't go then beat up people because, you know, your gecko's got Lellerap in the lineage, and, you know, or he's got, you know, Druid Mage in the lineage. Oh, well, I can't breed, you know, not going to buy that, or you shouldn't breed that one to that one. It's like every sable that came out of Korea is related.
Yeah.
It's all Rialto. It didn't go more than, we're on Gen 3.
Yeah.
And a lot of that stuff is Gen 2.
It's all line bred.
It's all line bred.
Yep.
And you have to own up to,
Lineage.
well, you either have to hold your ground and not buy from Korea if that's the position you're going to take, or you need to own up to like your change up and stance.
Yeah.
That's my opinion,
Yeah.
which I don't think people are going to do, but I wish they did, because
So-
I kind of, that's my thing right now. It's bothering me about the Korean sable
Yeah.
situation.
If you bought an animal from Korea, it's very likely line bred to some degree.
And I'm not saying that necessarily.
It's not a bad thing.
It's a bad
Are you
thing.
specifically talking about sables or anything?
Anything. I mean,
like.
I mean, they don't keep accurate. They don't keep like
lineage,
big family tree lineage like we do.
Yeah.
Because I just know for a fact, I sold hundreds of geckos to Korea over the last almost 10 years.
Yeah.
they never asked for
They've
lineage.
never asked me for lineage.
Yeah.
So they didn't get lineage because they didn't ask me.
Yeah.
They don't care. Yeah.
So they didn't have it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know, so I know if they were doing that to me, sure they were doing that to a lot of people.
So we're not saying line breeding is wrong.
No, we're not
saying that. We're not knocking that. It's just be consistent. If
be
you're like
consistent with your
if
messaging.
you're a lineage Nazi, like, and you're buying Korean sables, like, I think there's a message there.
Yeah.
So be consistent. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all we're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any other things on sables? Everyone picking up sables?
I think there's some big quality difference between not even just USA and
Korea.
But even I think there's
Korean
really nice Korean sables.
A good example is Andrew. He says quality will always prevail. Read to nice stuff. So Andrew, you got a nice sable from Korea, right?
Yeah.
And it was expensive.
There's some really nice. There's some really nice sables in Korea.
Yep.
There's some really bad sables produced in the U.S.
Yep.
There's both. There's every, you know, there's nice geckos that come from there. There's nice geckos that come from here. And there's bad geckos that come from both places. But I would say you have to buy nice geckos if you're going to run a business. So
yeah, definitely.
it's like,
What about some of these sables that people are posting and
They don't look like a sable.
They don't look like sables.
Yeah, it's like a low quality sable, or maybe
I
even a sable.
hope that they turn out to be what they paid for.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's all I can say.
I'm sure some people got sables that weren't sables. What do you think? Is that
I don't
maybe?
know.
We don't know.
We'll see.
But possibly.
Maybe I won't get
I don't
Chipotle
have-
one day and I'll buy a sable.
Yeah, right. I don't know if I have enough of a pool of animals that I've seen. Like, I haven't seen enough low end sables to be able to tell you.
Right.
I've seen a lot of nicer sables in person.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a lot of low end sables to know.
Yes, yeah, I agree. Like a lot of times people post up sables and I'm like, I have no idea that that's a sable, but it could just be a low end sable, a low expression sable. I mean, so just like caps, there are some caps that we're not sure are caps, but we think are caps, right? So, yep, good topic. Let's ask a couple more questions. How do you know when you are feeding your gecko is obese? So I just copied and pasted this so that the grammar's a little off. But
when you are feeding your gecko is
basically, how do you know when your gecko is too obese when you're feeding it? Yeah. When is your gecko too chubby?
When it has to roll,
When
it has to roll to the food bowl,
Bro,
and
you
can
can
no longer
tell.
walk.
If you go, wow, that's like if you look at a gecko and you're like, wow, that's fat.
That's a fat
That's
gecko.
obese.
No, I wouldn't say
When
that.
they've got straight up like sag
Yeah.
chins of fat.
Like when the belly has rolls, man, you can see like chunk, like they look like a stick of butter.
Sometimes, we've seen animals that are 100 grams. Crested geckos.
Yeah, but they're big animals, not fat obese.
They're
Not very
big,
many.
they're big fat animals.
To some, yeah.
There's no 100-gram cresteds that are not.
I have a legit.
That's new.
I think my largest one is a 75-gram male, not obese.
but I'm saying 100. I haven't
Yeah.
seen
100 is
100.
too
I
big.
haven't seen 100 that's not
It's
fat.
like it's a super giant crested,
Super fat crested.
super fat giant.
super fatty.
BFG.
If you look
Big
at
fat
it
giant.
and say this gecko is obese, it probably is.
Pros and cons to winter holds. Hey, we just talked about
sucks.
that.
When did we talk
Hey,
about
this thing.
Oh, did we?
I mean, there's not much of a pro to a seller, other than safety of the animal when shipping.
Yeah.
The only pro to a seller is they get money in their pocket. But you know, I'll never use the money that I've gotten if the gecko never was shipped.
Yeah.
Because the whole money
Yeah.
just sits there.
Yeah.
Because you ever hear of breeders like,
Something happened.
oh, like, and then they have to reach out like, hey, listen, I gotta wait for my paycheck for me to refund you the money.
I've also had it happen where a gecko sells, is put on winter hold, and when it comes time to ship and time to square up whatever,
They back out.
they back out, and then
Yeah, that's rough.
and then you probably keep a deposit at that point because you held the gecko for 3 months and they bailed. But yeah, it's not
There's
not
no-
common, but it's not uncommon.
Yeah.
I think it's more cons than pros.
Generally, for the seller, there's more costs, and for the buyer. I
Yeah,
mean,
the buyer.
because imagine you buy this gecko, you buy it as a female,
And then
you buy it as a no pores, and
and
then
it pops pores,
it pops pores,
and you no
it
longer
pops
want it.
Dow spots.
You don't
pops
want it
whatever.
anymore.
Oh, so
That happened to you. Yeah.
yes. Well, actually, I can tell you goods and bads. So I usually generally don't like to buy winter geckos that I have to hold on, but I did, and so a seller, I'll name her because she did really good. Penny, I bought 3 darks from her, or 3 or
Cowabunga.
4 Cowabunga Cresties,
Mhm.
and I said prior to me giving you the money, if these pop pores during the time that during this 2-3 months, because she lives in is it Minnesota? I think it's Minnesota. It's very cold. Wherever it
A
is.
cold place.
Super
A cold
super
place.
damn cold. And she goes, "Oh, I'll give you. I think she's like, I'll give you a refund, or you can put it towards another gecko, or whatever." I said, "All right, cool, no problem." And she said, but they never popped pores. Oh, actually, one did pop pores, and then we swapped it out for another gecko that I wanted. It. I was like, "Yeah, actually, I'll take that gecko." So
Okay.
She did
Yeah.
right by you.
yeah.
Yeah.
But then I had where it happened where it popped pores in within 1 month, and hey, listen, and lost the tail,
Oh no.
and didn't tell me until I got the damn gecko, and the gecko came with no tail. I'm like, hey, what happened to that? Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you that it lost its tail. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, I was so mad. I gave them a bad review on Morph Market, and then they gave me a bad review for saying I was rude. But I wasn't rude. I just said, hey, this is just I didn't appreciate you didn't tell me what happened, whatever, and all that stuff. And it was and she shipped it with a not fully healed, it wasn't fully
Helmet?
healed from the tail drop.
No.
Yeah.
I was like, man, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Never buy from them again. And I tell everybody not to buy from them. So just be be
Yeah.
good to your customers.
You go to your customers.
That's the theme of tonight.
Yeah.
Your customers, your band.
Or your band.
Or your band. Yeah, I mean, as a buyer, I typically don't want to pay in full unless I'm going to receive the animal
Within 2 weeks.
within 2 weeks. Like, if you're going to hold my gecko for the other, all that time, whether it's hot or cold, then I'm just going to pass on it. I mean, just to protect.
You don't want to be buying a gecko and then having it sit at their house
Yeah.
for 4 months
Because
what
of
could
what might happen.
and-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm protecting myself and also protecting the seller from me being upset if something bad goes down. So as a buyer, you just maybe avoid those. But I get it. Sometimes you got to buy things you see and it's too cold. I get that. But just be more careful. Find people you trust and buy from them.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yay, Penny, Minnesota.
Yay.
Minnesota. I'm from Minnesota.
Yeah. Okay, Aston Petrie. If you're breeding a male to multiple females, do you just rotate him through the female cages? How long does he get with each one?
I do like a week.
A week each female, or
I
do you-
normally
or if
do.
you groups. Okay.
Normally do.
Yeah.
and
Cycle
you
don't
can,
do. I do that
you
too.
can rotate males through females' cages, or you can put the female in the male's cage.
Mhm.
Cresteds are not terribly aggressive. Like, I've rarely seen cresteds seriously injure each other in breeding. It's pretty rare. So just keep an eye on them.
Yeah. I also do the same thing. I rotate my male through maybe 3 females. That's what I did this past year, 3 or 4, and then 1 week leave them alone. I didn't even watch them walk anymore. I used to just sit there and watch.
Yeah, Harry'd be like,
I said,
he's locked. He's locked. I'm like, dude, I haven't seen a gecko lock in years. I put him in, and I don't watch him. I don't.
So this is my first there, record some like gecko porn. It's like, oh,
this was my first season. My first last year. That's what I was doing.
And also, I think people also panic. They'll panic when you're like watching for locks. Well, they'll also panic and be like, "Oh my gosh, he prolapsed."
Yeah.
But it's like a lot of geckos post breeding, they'll leave their hemipenes out for like an hour.
Yeah.
And then they'll put. But if you put
and
them
they'll lick
in,
it off.
if you put them in, and then you're never watching them, suddenly you never have prolapses. It's amazing, you know.
I have a couple prolapses, and then I say, "Oh, freak out," and you kind of clean it and whatever. But yes, that's right.
Or you just don't.
Or
and
clean
they
itself.
figure it out.
The male will clean itself sometimes. Yeah. A lot of times. Oh, back to what if it's a crazy deal in terms of winter holds? I mean, it's a gamble.
That's on you.
It's on you. It's on if you trust the seller. Like I tend to.
You can do it.
I tend to see that you can always find something pretty good from other breeders. Like you just gotta look around a little bit. Yeah. So don't be stuck on one exact gecko. There's other things you can check out. But if there's not, it's a gamble for sure. So where are we at? We're at 10. We're an hour and a half in. Pretty good.
Robbie says it's interesting to see sometimes. That's very true.
Robbie likes to see geckos lock. Yeah.
He likes to see that lock. Visual lock. I got a visual lock.
He's got an album full of locks.
Bro, I don't even look.
That's isn't that Gabby's pet peeve? Seeing like
Gabby hates guys. Send Gabby tons of pictures of geckos lock. She loves it. No, she hates it. So send her a bunch. Send them
her IG's blowing up right now.
Send
Geckos
them
having
to Ask Morph Menagerie. Send her all the pictures of your geckos.
If the male is licking off his peens, like send it to her.
Yeah. Do it.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. Let's do a few. Is it okay to cohab a male and female? And if so, how big of an enclosure do you recommend? Yeah, you can cohab.
I'd say for me, like in my scenario, I do that. So like a single animal, I do like a 12, 12, 18 equivalent. And for a pair, I do 12, 18, 18. So it ends up being probably 40% bigger.
A little bit bigger of a cage. Yeah.
If you are going to cohab a pair, I have some pairs that just live together.
Yeah. I had that with my Dallas for a couple months. So yeah. Do you deworm your geckos? This one I learned from you.
I did.
Yeah, I learned from Brian.
I panicured, treated my whole stock not too long ago, only a few months ago, and man, they were shitting out pinworms like crazy, man. Crazy. Yeah, I did it. And you know what was good? I actually had a pretty good some animals that weren't eating as well started eating much better. And they gained a much more appetite. So
did you have any negatives to it at all?
None.
Like none of your good feeders started eating worse?
Nope.
That's good.
Yeah, it was crazy because it was like legit 99% of my bowls were clean.
Wow.
But it was like to the point where I didn't even have to, like, I felt like I didn't even have to put it in wash. It was so clean. Like, I was like, wow, this is crazy.
Yeah.
So they have a crazy appetite after they
but my temperatures are low, so now they're back to not eating as much again.
Yeah.
So
when you're up at that 80 degree daytime, they're cleaning them. Yeah.
Do you plan to do it? How often do you plan to do it? Maybe, I don't know.
Once a year, every other year, maybe. I feel like you break down an animal's immune system if you do it too much.
I see.
Like, you know,
like
their gut flora.
Yeah, it's like
Robbie says, pancreas has zero downside, but there is a chance to create resistant strains. So
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So
it's like antibiotic resistance in
humans.
hospitals.
Yes.
They there's this whole move of antibiotic stewardship. I used to work in healthcare. And so there's more of this movement of prescribe antibiotics more sparingly.
Yes.
Everybody don't just give them antibiotics for everything that they have wrong with them, because then you can create these super bugs. You can create resistant strains. like
MRSA,
MRSA. Yeah,
yeah.
like MRSA.
MRSA type of things that
Yeah,
don't take antibiotics
C.
and will still wreck you.
things like that
Yeah.
that just are bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
People with in terms of deworming, contact your vet first before you do it. 'Cause
Brian is not a medical.
Yeah, I'm not.
professional.
I'm not gonna tell you how much I did and how I did it.
Talk to your vet.
You gotta talk. You gotta talk to somebody, bro. I don't want to be liable if something happens. So
Yes.
talk to somebody who has animal medical background.
Good.
Do you do only once? Only do you hit them again a week later?
So I
What
did
did you do?
3 doses in a row.
Okay, like
And that's it.
Okay.
Three
gotcha.
feedings in a row.
Awesome. You guys have any other questions? Let us know. A few more. We could do a few more. How you guys doing? You hanging in there?
Yeah. I'm starting to get a little tired.
Yeah.
Any more topics you guys want to hit?
Listen to Robbie Reptiles, the guy who sells red runners that invade your house.
Do you want me to usually treat?
He's not
guys?
a vet, though. Don't worry.
And
But I'm not a vet.
He's not a vet.
Here's how you
I'm
breed.
not that.
Bro,
Here's how
Hey.
you breed geckos. But I'm not a breeder. Don't listen to
so
me.
he says go Google it. So if you ever Googled, hey, I got a fever, I got a headache, I got spinning dizzy headache, and you Google that, Google tells you you're gonna die. So go Google that and see how far that gets you.
Your gecko's gonna die too. Shadow Hunter, I saw you ask this earlier too. What are your thoughts on hybrids? We all have hybrids.
We like them. They're cool.
We like them. They're cool.
They're
Yeah.
cool.
Cancel people with hybrids.
Except for us.
yeah. Well,
Cancel everyone except for us.
when we talked about this, when hybrids look too close to cresteds, then
Not
I think
cool.
that's not cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
but ours are very
are very hybrid.
Chihuahua looking.
They're more Chihuahua. They don't look like they definitely look like a hybrid, basically.
Yeah,
I can tell.
there's no mistaking what they are.
Yes, they're 50-50 hybrids. They're half cresteds.
Hybrid crew H.
Shadow Hunter, thank you. When will I get my gecko tonight? Tonight? Did he buy a gecko? Oh, I see.
Huh?
What are you talking about? Oh, did he win a gecko?
When will I get my gecko tonight?
Here's a. We talked about this. You guys think red is in fact recessive?
So
I think it is.
for me, based on my breedings,
And Ryan will get you.
I can see yes it being recessive.
Same here.
Just from what you guys experienced from your own
From my own
pairings?
red pairings and darks.
So
and
like
all
when
that.
I've bred red animals to animals that if I breed to a red to a yellow, I get no reds.
Mhm.
I don't get red animals.
That's
I get like orange and yellow animals.
Yeah.
If I breed red animals to each other, I only get red animals.
Yeah.
So
No, that's interesting.
that to me, if you get 0 reds out of a red to a yellow,
Which
and
I-
most
which I did.
yellows are not going to be het red. Majority.
Yeah.
Some might be, but very few.
That's interesting. Yeah.
I
I
think
think
some people will be like,
think
I
I've had
bred
that.
my red phantom to this dark Harlequin, and I'm at red Harleys. It's like,
That's
Well,
because
how
I
many
feel like
Harleys are
there's a
het?
lot of dark Harleys that are red. Because
Or-
how many people back in the day was
Yeah.
oh you breed your
Trying
red
to make
to a
red
dark
Harleys.
yeah
Make red Harleys.
yeah
or they're trying.
or people used it like oh you breed your red to a dark you're gonna clean up the red. Remember that like people
Yeah.
used to say that all the time.
Yeah, or people talk about that with lavender.
Yeah, like you clean
Yellows.
up the reds, and it's like, so people were doing that. So there's probably a lot of
They
Harleys
did
like
have
that.
same with phantoms.
Yep.
Well, it's interesting because I paired this season a red lily white, which is het phantom, to a yellow, and I got a mix. I got mostly yellows and a yellow phantom, lily white, and I also got a. Did I get a red?
Why are you
Red-
looking at me? I don't
red
know.
lily white.
I don't know.
I think
Did you?
I think so.
You got a red?
Red lily. I have to look at the pairing again, but I thought I did. But that pairing did produce mostly yellows, from red to yellow. But I'll look.
So
back.
if you have any red, then that yellow would have to be het for
For red.
red then,
Interesting.
which is
Yeah.
weird to
Good.
see a yellow with a het red.
I just know
Yeah.
that certain pairings, if red was incomplete dominant or if it was dominant, like I've had multiple pairings where I've gone red to yellow
And
and,
you got
made
zero reds.
Zero.
Yes.
And this is over a lot of years. I've got
Yes, yeah.
zero.
That's
I've read
interesting.
red to a dark and got zero reds.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Navi and Vidal I mean, Natsu and Videl. Natsu's a red, Videl's a dark.
0 reds.
Oh, 1 red.
Oof.
But I only produced eight animals. So I mean, the odd numbers seem to be, you know.
Cool. Yeah, that's a good question.
Actually, it might not even be red. Actually, now
You're
that I think
colorblind.
about it, I'm colorblind. It could have been just
Maybe they're
brown.
all reds.
He's
I made 8 reds.
a colorblind guess.
Maybe it wasn't red.
What?
It was small. I
Let's
sold
figure
it
it out.
small.
Let me turn around.
Oh shit!
What
You know
are,
what? I realized that it's maybe not red.
that's funny. What are your preferred cleaning products for various things? Caging, bins, fake plants, cork bar. I just rinse everything off with water.
I use
I
like
did chlorhexidine.
vinegar and water, or I'll do chlorhexidine occasionally.
I just did chlorhexidine on my deep clean this past
Like
week.
if I'm like soaking, I'll also do like if I'm doing a bunch of plants, I'll do like a low bleach dilution.
Oh, I hate the smell of vinegar.
Yeah, me too. It's so gross.
Vinegar?
Yeah,
Does
I hate it.
chlorhexidine have a strong smell? to it?
No smell.
No smell?
None.
Okay.
No, but what people don't understand, so I used to sell chlorhexidine actually, so I know a lot about it.
Okay.
But chlorhexidine binds to natural fibers.
Okay.
So most of the things we're cleaning with it, it can't bind to. So typically chlorhexidine, it's not used as a hard surface cleaner.
Okay. Oh, it's
It's used as like a surgical prep.
Oh,
And so it like
So
in
it
our
doesn't
skin,
it's inert when it goes on.
it would work, but it would. It's hard to describe this.
So if you spray it or wipe it and it clings to any microorganism, it won't it actually has to be.
it's not clinging to microorganisms.
So it won't attack a microorganism if it's just solely on let's say PVC.
It's just if you spray something and it like runs down, it's like where you sprayed it. It doesn't have like a cling effect.
Yeah.
Or like an instant kill effect. For chlorhexidine to kill it takes like 5 minutes. So what they like when you do pre-surgical prep with chlorhexidine,
soak
you
it.
actually have to like wipe it on your body and let it sit for 15 minutes. That is FDA like recommendations as far as use of chlorhexidine is it actually has to have like a sit time. So if you're just like spray, wipe,
that's not
I'm not sure you're getting the
What
effectiveness.
what if the residual of the spray, because it still takes
It's
still
probably it's
bad.
better than but
Yeah.
they're better than water, but I'm not sure it's equal to.
Does it work on cork bark? Ask Ryan.
Probably. But like for example, when I'm getting into my old job. But like if you
Still
the
like
way that
chlorhexidine.
chlorhexidine is used is like you typically use it in a shower before surgery.
Ah.
And technically what you're supposed to use is you have to use a towel that has no cotton in it. Because if you use a towel with cotton in it and you wipe your
Rubs
body
it off.
down, it instantly will cling to the towel and you'll have like no coverage on your body of the anesthetic.
That's interesting.
Oh wow.
So
Yeah.
even if say you clean and you take a paper towel
Yeah.
and you wipe it out,
It doesn't matter.
it's going to cling to the paper towel.
So it's used.
It's not useless, but it's not as useful as you
Okay.
may think it is.
Okay. F10. Andrew Pino uses F10.
F10, I've used F10.
Is that good?
F10.
F10
I'm not super familiar with the
Okay.
chemical breakdown of F10.
Yeah.
I just know a lot about chlorhexidine because they used to sell it.
Got it. Yeah. I just use water. I bring things out to the backyard. I spray things down. I put wet paper towels. I scrub off all the poop and everything.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's pretty effective.
I like to
I scrub all my bins with
go
just water.
minimal chemicals if I can.
Yes, correct. That's why I use.
That's why I like to use I know you guys hate vinegar. That's why I like to use vinegar
Yeah.
water solution.
Yeah.
Or I'll just use water. Scrub bins
To
out.
answer parkour geckos, how do you guys feel about 66 het? I think possible is a better term. Yeah, read term. Yeah. So watch our episode with
Ella.
Monsters.
Yeah.
The latest one with genetics,
Pos
about
het is
genetics,
good.
and we talked he talks briefly about the pos het.
Yeah, or just sell 66s and 50s because that's
Yeah,
what they are.
just say pos het.
Just say pasta.
Pos het. People will know. Cool. Shadow Hunter back to hybrids. We'll do a few more. Do you think hybrids will
No.
become future hub breeders? No.
No.
Or at least
do that.
unlocking
Do you
morphs and
think
other geckos? No.
Do you think hybrids will become the future of breeders?
Like using it
To
to
unlock
unlock
morphs.
different morphs.
No.
Don't do that.
No.
Do not do that.
No, I don't think so.
You're gonna get canceled real fast.
You will get canceled,
Once
and I wouldn't do it.
you
get
start
canceled.
mixing it into once it
Yeah.
starts to get too close. and the
Hybrids
blood's
are
mixed.
not all sterile.
Hybrids are not all still. Yeah, that's correct. Tyson asked that. No, some of them are
Fertile.
Yeah,
But it's harder. I think it
Patrick
is.
Wong, he breeds hybrids
rep
that
mates.
are hybrids to make
100%
quarters.
hat is a hat.
Yes,
Guaranteed
100% het is a het. Yes, that has one copy of the gene, and if you pair it to another het or another visual, then you'll get visuals, right? So, have you seen a lily white hybrid? Yes, we have.
Mhm.
Those are awesome. Man.
Yeah, they look awesome. They look
Actually,
amazing.
we met one of the guys that produced the 50-50 lily white hybrid.
Hmm.
Remember at Tinley?
Which kind?
Yeah, what's his name? But he posted it on his IG and it was being shared around. But
I
he
saw
was-
that. I forget who that was.
Yeah,
Did we meet him at the table?
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool. I don't remember that.
yeah, we were talking.
Tyson just bought 50% hits from AJ. What's my next move? You got to prove them out.
Buy 100% hat. What I would do with POS hats is I would buy a bunch
Mhm.
and wait till they're sexable. Keep the
Keep the
females.
females.
Buy 100% het male or a
Mhm.
visual male. Breed that male to those females
and prove them out.
and prove out which ones are hats.
Yeah.
So it does
So-
take a little bit of time.
So buy more POS hets from AJ.
You can buy them from anybody. Doesn't have to
AJ
be-
does have 100% hats.
But he has more.
I have 100%.
He has
100%
more.
hat. Yeah.
He has more. Next auction.
It's true. I do have more.
Yeah. But it will take longer if you try to prove out 50s POS hats to POS hats to POS hats.
Yeah.
It'll take quite a while. So buy another 100% hat.
It's
And,
more the slow route. For
yeah.
sure.
You'll prove it out. At this point, they're pretty cheap. I feel like
100% are. I mean,
they're fairly affordable.
they're still.
A few
They're
hundred.
still
I sold
4 or 5 times the cost of a POS.
I sold my
Oh,
I
yeah.
sold 200 hats for $600.
Two
But-
each,
but
600 each. or-
50% hats are going for like 150. So
Yeah. So $600 is, I mean, it's a fair price for a 100% hat.
yeah,
Robbie
but you
sells
know what
them.
you're getting.
Yeah, Robbie sells them for a little bit more. I think Robbie, right? But yeah, so look around. You can find a good deal for 100% hat.
Or-
Yeah. Let's talk AJ. Tyson wants to talk to you.
Cool. Sounds good.
Yep.
Let me know.
Message AJ. He'll help you kind of work through that. So.
Yep. I'll talk to you about it.
Any few other questions? Anything else you guys want to chat about? Any topics you guys missed? And then we'll do a final.
Your
we'll do
giveaway.
my giveaway, and then
And then we'll
maybe
do
a
some
couple
shirts.
shirts too.
Yeah. Cool.
Anything else from you guys? I'll give you guys a minute while I look through this
I
real
got a
quick.
question.
What's your question?
Do you smell that?
Oh my gosh. What, the rock is cooking, or your or your fart?
He got legit scared because we just went to Korean barbecue.
We went to KBBQ.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm smelling KBBQ.
Yeah.
I
Korean
still
barbecue
smell
fart.
barbecue.
I saw. Yeah, we're soaked in
You
KBBQ.
smell what the rock is cooking.
I smell that. I do smell that. I think I'm smelling something.
It's
Am I smelling what the rock is cooking?
It's spicy marinade.
Is it okay to pair geckos with the same line breeding, basically? If it's done
If
responsibly.
it's done responsibly,
Yeah, and not doing it just to do it, but to
don't
have
do
a
it just for
purpose.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah, you have a purpose. You have a trait. You
Let's
wanna.
see what happens when I
you wanna
bring it back to
heighten?
the mom.
I don't have enough.
Good boy.
Ding 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 ding.
Oh, here, Baba Yaga keeps asking. Sorry, Baba Yaga. Dark Phantom times Dark Base Lily, please. What do you mean? Like, does it pop out? What comes out of that?
Darb. The Darb base, not dark. Darb.
How
base.
is Darb base passed? Recessive?
A
Yeah, I don't know
special,
what's Darb.
a
base.
special morph. Baba Yaga, I know you asked. Can you clarify that question one more time? And
Is the dark base lily a phantom or no?
Dark Phantom mixed with the Dark Base Lily, will you get? What will you get, basically?
I don't know. You're gonna get a whole bunch of. You'll get 50 of them. Should be as long as the dark base lily isn't phantom. You'll get 50% lily whites, and then all het phantom.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah.
And then
If
you
you're
get 50% of
Some lily whites,
pattern
some
data.
non-lily whites, all het phantom.
if your Lily White is het for Phantom, then you might get chances of Phantom
You will
Phantom
get-
Lily.
All 100% het phantoms.
Yeah.
Some that are lilies, some that are not.
Yes.
If you really want to,
They will all be dark.
Somebody elaborate later.
Unless they're
DM Zero's geckos, they'll help you out.
DM these
Also,
two
if you guys
guys.
have any
Zero's
geckos,
are getting
This
back.
guy
any
works with dogs.
geckos breeding, take pictures and send them
DM,
to
DM Zero's Geckos. He'll explain further about pairings and how the heterozygous forms work for recessive genes.
If you want darks,
No.
hit up.
Harry can,
Right.
Harry can tell you what a phantom is.
Yeah, he'll
I'll tell you what a phantom is. Yes.
So hit up Zero's Geckos.
I'm gonna point you to. I'm gonna point you to Pangea's post that they did today.
Yeah.
Yes. What comes to that pairings? Yes. So, when's your next auction, AJ?
About
be
2 weeks.
determined.
Yeah,
To
about 2
be
weeks.
determined.
It's
not
pretty much every 2 weeks, plus or minus a couple days.
okay. So it's not a consistent day yet, but just
Right now, it's a little rocky, but we're trying to get down
Yeah.
to a specific.
yeah.
day.
Gabby's just moved, so she's trying to get settled. And
Yeah, we
whatnot.
try to
So
announce it at least a few days in advance.
they're working on getting these up. But what do you think? This is a good question. What do you think is going to be the top 2024 top morph? That's a good one.
I feel like the weird stuff is getting hot.
I'm not even gonna say it because
Just the stuff that isn't the main stuff. I
Yeah.
feel like that's the stuff people are asking for. I'll say that.
I want to throw out a morph just to see if I can make it hot.
You know, pattern
Make
down.
make yellows popular again.
You know what's getting really big? Tigery Dalmation.
Oh, Tiger Dalmatians.
those are getting hot.
Big
Tiger Dells.
Tiger Dals.
Tiger Dal.
Tiger
Yep.
Dells. I do see a lot of Tiger Dells.
Tiger Dals. It's gonna be hot now.
Next
You
year,
heard it here.
Tiger
Episode
Dal.
50. Tiger Dals.
More tiger, the better.
Yeah.
Tiger. Okay. I'll do a giveaway.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me put a number down, and then we'll do 100 again. Let me put a number. Okay, let's do two numbers, like Brian.
Less is
Okay.
more. Flame for the win.
Flame. Yeah, buy flames. Those things are going to be $500 a piece. All right, I have two numbers down. The first one to hit the first number, or else if we miss that, the first round, then the second number. Okay. So you guys ready? Go.
One number per person.
One number per person. Yeah, we'll look back. Oh my god.
Done.
What? Done?
Done.
Okay, stop. Who got it? Ryan.
No.
Huh?
Wait, did Ryan beat Anthony Del
Oh,
Rosario?
Anthony Del Rosario. You got it. 12. Stop. That was fast.
Yeah.
Anthony Del Rosario.
See, yours goes down
that's
real
interesting.
fast, and mine it's a little
Yeah.
bit delayed, so it's kind of good.
Nice.
Yep, we're
Congrats.
good. Congratulations. Message me, Zero's Geckos. And
Yeah, and if you need to know more about genetics, hit up
lmreptiles.com, Foundation Genetics.
Oh yeah, LM.
After you
or
read that.
or you just message LM. They love answering those questions.
Yeah.
All right,
We'll
you gotta give shirts away.
Get some shirts away. How many do you want to give away? 2?
Yeah.
Oh, you get you have
Well, I got an XL that I get. Actually, I have an
XL. If you're
XL.
XL,
I got XL to
Alright,
give away.
let's do
XL Who's Gecko shirt.
who's Geckos XL? Let's do a number 1 to 100 again.
Do your second number.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, should you do a second number just in
Okay,
case?
yeah.
Just pick a number.
Okay.
Wait. Let me close my eyes. What did I hit?
You type.
No, that's not.
Oh,
not-
it's
not-
not a number?
Hold on, guys. Don't go yet.
Why is it doing that?
Because you're not hitting numbers with your blind fat fingers.
Okay, cool.
What did I do? Oh, okay. Okay.
All right. Hold on. We're doing it.
Oh, I could give 2 XLs too, I think. I got 2 XL, I think.
Okay, hold on. Let me close this.
Or
real quick.
2 I have XL, 2 XL, and 3 XL.
Okay, ready? When we say go in the chat. Ready? Go. This is for Brian, whose shirt XL. Two of
XL, 2 XL, 3 XL. Oh, go.
Stop.
Sergio Quiros.
Sergio. Yeah.
Nice.
So message Brian.
I know that name.
You want to give another one or just one? So you have you have an XL and a 2XL.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So Brian's good. He'll give you message him for that shirt.
Then
and
Harry,
then
you want to do a
I'll do-
Gecko Pod shirt?
How about I'll do zeros, you do Gecko Pod?
Sure.
I mean same thing. So
Just do 2.
yeah, we'll do 2.
Just do 2.
So let's do 2 more. 1 Zero's Gecko shirt and 1 Gecko Pod shirt. How about we want to do one in one fell swoop?
Yeah.
Okay. Choose a number.
So we're gonna pick 2 numbers.
So we're gonna do in this in this next round, we'll do 2 shirts: a Zeros Geckos, which I have a number for, and then we'll do a Gecko Pod shirt, which is oh no, what number?
Oops. And you guys really want this hoodie, man? This thing is so nice.
We don't have any extra hoodies.
Don't ask.
Okay, so hold on, you guys ready? This is for Zeros Gecko shirt and Gecko Pod shirt. Ready? Go.
What shipping you want to pay shipping on shirts?
We'll cover shipping on shirts. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, shipping, we got you guys. It's like
Wait, what
$6.
numbers you got?
These 2 numbers. This one is a Zero shirt. This one's a Gecko Pod shirt. Oh,
one.
Okay, we got one of them. Oh my gosh. Shipping, yeah.
You're too high.
Did we hit it yet? We got one of them.
How come I don't even got the first one?
You saw the first one.
Oh, I see the first. I see it. So we need this number now,
yeah, we
right?
need that number. Okay, if everyone,
All right, you
if
can do
everyone
one more
input it,
number.
if everyone input it, then do one more number.
We already picked one winner.
Okay, everyone go again. One more time. Go one more
Go
number.
again.
I get spammed. Here we go.
So
Oh, yeah.
if this one goes by whoever gets the closest number, I guess.
Sure.
Somebody will get it.
Very close. Few people. Very close.
Oh, it's a close one.
0 doesn't count because it's 1 through 100.
All right. You want to just stop and choose the closest number?
I think
Yeah.
that's all.
So I gotta go back. I think there's the closest number to the second number was East Valley Exotics for 76.
That was the first one.
Because 75 is the number you wanted to get.
I
Eddie
think
Island.
Eddie got
Eddie
that.
Island
Eddie
was
Island,
the first
you won
one.
the first one.
You won the first
Which
one.
one was Zeros Geckos?
Zeros, or if
Number 52.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Eddie messaged me.
And then the last one was
Who was the first person to put 76, though?
76 was East Valley Exotics. The number was 75. Did anybody say 75?
75. Who put 76? East Valley.
East Valley, and I saw Sharon Matthews. But
Yeah,
I don't know
Sharon
who-
Matthews.
Who did it first?
So for
Big
my
Steve did
for my
76 for
end,
later.
it shows
East Valley.
East Valley
Yeah, me too.
first.
East Valley Exotics.
Wow, they were right next to each other.
Yeah,
Right
you
next
get
to
the
each other.
Wow.
Okay, message message me. I'll get you
East
set
Valley
up
and
with
Eddie Island. You
get you
guys win.
set up with the shirt. Yeah, Eddie, and East Valley. Message me, okay? I'll get your sizes.
Cool.
Awesome,
That
guys.
was a good episode.
Yeah, that's fun, man.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, thank you all. Thank you,
You
all.
too.
Why-
Talking to you two.
Oh,
Thanks for being good
Oh.
co-podcasters.
dude,
It's been
dude,
a
if we
fun,
live,
fun
I'm just a
ride.
guest.
First 50.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
Your co-host.
no, your co-host.
Yeah.
So who's
our
the
live
first
co-host.
official guest?
I think Kaylee.
No, you.
Well, I was a guest before I was a
Oh,
co-host.
yeah.
That's right.
I was
So,
not
yeah.
a co-host.
Yeah.
So actually, it was
You're our second co-host.
I
You're second
remember how this all unraveled. Does anybody ever know?
Do you want to get the history?
People know about the
Give
history?
the history. Go ahead.
Give us history.
So
Tell me.
it's so funny because I just started talking to Harry.
Yeah.
He was
Harry
like-
would know too.
So Harry's
Yeah.
He goes, hey, no, he forgot. You know how
Harry had a terrible
I
mouth.
started the podcast,
So
but I forgot.
Harry, like when we first started
Harry's like,
talking,
where am I?
Harry's like, hey, listen, man,
Whose
I
house
want
is this?
to start this this podcast,
Uh-huh.
Geckos. Would you be interested in being a guest on it? I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? I'm like, whatever, I don't care. Like, of course, like, I don't know why anybody want me on there, right? But okay. And he goes, yeah, man, definitely. And I remember he's like, yeah. So as it was going, he's like, oh, I want AJ. He's gonna be my first guest on there, and whatever. He goes, so I'll have you the week after AJ's and whatever.
Yeah.
And I remember him going, hey, do you mind if AJ co-hosts with me?
I remember
so that
this,
way they
yeah.
ask questions because he, like, he's more experienced and he has more better other questions to ask you and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, no problem. Okay. He goes, you sure you're okay with that? I'm like, yeah, why wouldn't I be?
Yeah.
And I remember him, like, he was like,
oh, I was like, I don't have a microphone. It's gonna sound like he's like, oh no, I'll just buy you one and
I'm gonna send it to
out.
you.
He's gonna ship me a microphone. I'm like, yeah, this guy's real nice, man. I was like, no, I'll buy it on my own, no big deal, it's whatever. And I ended up buying a microphone, and then that's how it unraveled. And then I remember him telling me, like, yeah, man, you think AJ would go along with like making this like be my co-host for the whole thing?
I don't remember this part.
Yeah, you didn't mention like, oh, what do you think about that? Like, do you think like it'll I was like, yeah, I mean, maybe we should ask him.
Yeah.
And then it just,
and I'll tell you guys this. So for probably the first 20 episodes, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 episodes, before every episode, Harry would say, are you sure you still want to do this with me? Every episode, he kept trying to give me the out to quit.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm in. I'm good.
I didn't want to assume. I never want to assume people want to stick
But we
around.
were like months in it. Like, obviously, I was committed.
I don't want people to feel obligated.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I always give people the out. So, so example is this, like if you go to someone's house for dinner and then you feel sometimes you feel stuck there. Like, oh man, can I go to the bathroom? Can I leave yet? But so anytime people come over, I'm like, anytime you guys want to leave, just leave. I want people to feel comfortable. Yeah. And so it's kind of like that with you, AJ. It's like I didn't want to feel obligated, like you felt bad for me, which you didn't.
It was really him.
But
like,
it's sometimes
saying,
I'm like,
leave.
does he
I hope
want? Yeah, sometimes I'm like, does he want me to quit?
He's like, I want.
You passed.
He goes, I want. He's like, he's really just giving you the out, so that way you say, yeah, leave, man. I'm good now.
Are you sure you want to be on this one this week? Yeah, I do.
I've been disappointed so much that I just want to make sure people are actually want to do it, right?
Yeah.
And but yeah, appreciate you guys.
Yeah, man.
AJ and Brian have been awesome friends and mentors for me.
Look
and,
how far this has come.
It's been
so
awesome,
far,
man. And this is for you guys. I think I wanted to document how I'm learning and see people kind of journey along and learn themselves, right? So I said, if we can have all these conversations with all these people, like on the back end, and we did it in front of
And then
everybody,
we recorded it.
we can all learn together.
Yeah.
Right. And so,
And I've learned a lot just from having conversations with, like, getting the juices flowing, talking about topics has helped me learn a lot too.
yeah,
Yeah.
I learned a lot. From guests and
just
fans
just like talking through things.
yes,
I think verbal processing
that's good.
has helped us even just uncover things.
Yeah. So I feel like we're not like the 100% like that. This is canon, right? But
We don't claim to be the people that know everything.
we're learning, right? So even like strong statements we make, I feel like you guys can push back and like engage with that conversation. And so this is a place for us to learn together. And
We're not afraid to be wrong. You know?
Yeah. If we're wrong, we're wrong. Just tell us, and hopefully we have the humility to be like, yeah, you're right. You're right about that.
Yeah.
Like,
We're trying to be people that learn always.
Yeah. So hopefully everybody continues to learn and grow with us.
Also, a good thing is what the Discord has been a great thing for anybody who's not on it, or the voice chats, or even the topics of every week and everything. There's a lot. So if you are not on the Discord, I highly suggest go on there, and if you're new and you want to learn a lot of things, you'll learn not just from like us being on there. There's a lot of experienced breeders, and we learn from them too, because everybody shares, and it's just like collective information for all of us.
It's like Gecko Pod every day.
Yeah, it's Gecko Pod every day, really, and it gives you a voice, because like we're reading your comments and stuff, but like we like to interact with you guys too, and connect with you guys, and we made friends with people that we don't even talk to.
New friends.
I mean, there's people in there that have one gecko, and we talk to on a regular, and we just talk. Everybody's the same. Everybody's equal. Nobody's better than another person.
Yeah.
We talk to people. What did we have? Somebody in Sweden? Was it Sweden? Sweden.
Yeah, that's crazy.
People from Sweden. A lot of people from Canada. Actually, after hours is Canada hours. The Canada.
They apparently don't sleep.
This morning, AJ was like, "Oh, there's people on the chats already."
There's people on the voice
It was
chat
like 7 a.m.
People in the voice chat at 2 in the morning. Like, what is going on?
Yeah.
But we love it. It's awesome.
It's been a great. I mean, this ride has been great, and I feel like it's just the beginning. It's not even. You're not even close to like the end of this.
Yep. Yeah. So
hopefully we're just getting started.
Yeah. So I appreciate all all you guys, the community that just pours in. This is it. I mean, this is nothing without you guys, right? And so we're all in this together, and so I love it. I love that we can continue to grow as a family, and hopefully we can bridge more gaps and pull people together, and it'll be better for everybody. Yeah,
continue to be good contributing members of the community.
Yeah.
For
That's
sure.
what-
So yeah, no, appreciate all the comments, and yeah, we're very thankful for you guys. So any final words to send us out?
50.
Episode 50. What's gonna happen when we hit 100? We're gonna start giving away sables at that point.
Episode 100, are we giving away sables? I still don't have it. How am I gonna have
Maybe
sables?
episode 100, maybe we'll be in Korea.
Hey.
Giving out sables?
Yeah.
We'll be walking down the street handing out sables.
Yo, we have to do it big. Episode 50 has to be big.
That'd be wild. You mean 100?
Oh, 100.
Yeah. We'll make it big.
Wow, it's gonna have to be big.
Yeah.
We
No.
gotta be in Korea for it.
Thank you for thank you for all the
NewCal.
comments. You guys
Oh,
are
New Cal would be sick.
awesome. A Gecko Pod live. New Cal.
Guys, us hunting for
I mean, we
crested
wouldn't even have reception over there.
flies.
We'll
We'll,
be documented and recorded.
we'll
Yeah,
do something
awesome.
big. For 100, we'll do something big.
Awesome. Yeah, we'll do something big. So yeah, hit us up for our animals. Message us if you want shirts, and join the Discord. I'll link. I don't know where you can find it at the Gecko Pod, the IG. There's a link for to jump in and you can chat with us. Voice chat. Brian's always on. Every time AJ hops on, everyone hops on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once AJ hits the voice chat, bro,
Everyone's on.
30 people plus. When I'm on there, maybe it's just me and Aaron and Lee, just 3 of us. AJ jumps in.
Uh,
Ding, 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 ding,
Oh,
ding,
man.
ding, 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 ding. I was like, man, what just happened?
Sly will throw in some emojis in there for you guys. Oh man, so yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, appreciate you all. Thank you guys. And any final words to send us out? We good?
Excited
No,
for
man.
what comes next.
Yeah, we're excited.
Yeah, man.
And,
Super
thank you guys.
happy, guys.
So
Cool.
yeah,
We'll see you guys soon. I think we're gonna take a week off. We've done
two.
4.
No,
We've done 4 in a row.
a week, and then the week after is Thanksgiving. So we'll take 2 weeks.
So we'll
off.
take 2 weeks off, but we'll be back.
We'll be back in December. So
Cool.
all right, guys, take
Thank
care.
you guys.
Love y'all.
See ya.